Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome to Martyn Lucas Investor. It's wonderful to have you here on Thursday, April the 2nd at 7:53 in the morning. It's lovely to be here with you once again. You can be watching me on widescreen TV. That's one separate stream. Or there's another stream where you can watch me on the phone, which is in tall mode. So if you're driving around in your car or you're out and about, there's a different vertical format, two separate streams every day on the homepage of the channel. The main show is the TV widescreen show. Of course, it shows it's much bigger in 4K, but if you are on the road, you might prefer the tall 9:16 version on your phone. We now broadcast in two broadcasts at the same time on the same channel. Welcome to everybody this morning. Well, last night we had Donald Trump give his address, and it was another textbook play from Donald Trump. Very unusual trades 2 minutes before he entered. He was 2 minutes late. Unusual trades were going on. Imagine the scenario. You're sitting there and you're about to tell everybody that they thought the war was about to come to an end, so the market rallied. You're now going to kind of just talk a bit of word salad for 10 minutes, basically saying everything is great, we're great, this is great, and we're going to carry on. That then scared the market. But imagine if you just got around a few of your mates and all decided to sell just before you made the statement. I mean, unusual trades, we keep spotting it. It's becoming so obvious now. It's a trade strategy. It's unbelievable. Anyway, I didn't sell any at all because I'm not a gambler. I'm an investor, and I don't buy on prices either. I buy on value. So I listened to Trump's speech. I was watching it on our own show with Sensei, who did a great job. 2 in the morning, he was covering that. Thank you, Sensei, for covering that event last night. So we spoke, delivered no information other than what we all know. Everything is great, blowing everything up. Blah, blah, blah. Nothing new, but it did then spook the market, anticipating the war would carry on. Okay, well, that's perfect for Trump because you've just sent the market back down again. Moments potentially, well, I don't know, but it does look like some trading was going on. Anyway, down went the market, and I waited for some reaction, and I said on Discord, as I do share all of my trades 24/7 on all of my platform, on Discord and Electrum. If you want Discord, there it is, 90% discount, just a couple of bucks a month. I don't need to make money from my platforms. I make money from investing, and that's what you want, right? You purchase a plan where someone makes money from doing it, not by selling it. All right. So there is my Discord if you want it. And there is YouTube Electrum. Never goes up in price, no inflation, and we're adding more services all the time. That's a fact. 4 years now, my YouTube membership has never gone up a single penny. We have newer, higher tiers, but we never increase the ones that you've got, and we never increase with inflation or make them more expensive. We always add more. So shared on Discord and Electrum last night were my trades. I even went as far as explaining it to you that it will go lower. And some people were confused by that. It was like, well, if you know it's going to go lower, why would you buy it? Well, I'm going to explain all that now. I'm just pinning in the chat there for you the YouTube, the Discord, 90% discount if you want it, and you can grab that now. I'll onboard you at the end of the show. All right. So I made a statement last night. Now I'm going to fact check myself because it's important. As we are a financial channel, we take great pride. Not only do we have the 100,000 plaque from YouTube, but we have the verification tick from YouTube, which says this channel is genuine and authentic. That's important. And in the finance space, that is extremely important. And we hold that. All right. So what we say here, we like to fact check ourselves. So if you are on Discord or if you are on Electrum, could you confirm these statements? Last night, I shared with you my trades. I told you what I was buying. I was buying the S&P. I told you why. And I also said I expect it to go lower. I expect it to go lower, but I don't care. And I'll explain why I don't care in a minute. Now, if that's true, if I did say that, please say yes in the chat. One, you saw my trades, and two, that I said it would go lower. And then I'm going to show you a definition of conviction of investing and explain it exactly. So if I did say that, please put yes, whether you are watching on vertical or widescreen TV. It's important, as by fact checking me, it's seen by everybody. While you're doing that, please consider liking the channel. Everything here is real, live, and we provide the best services, and all my trades are shown. Anyone can call in, anyone can ask me a question, and there is the subscribe button as well if you'd like to support us. Right, so people are now saying yes on both formats. I can see that on tall and on wide. Thank you very much indeed. So I did say that last night. Of course, everyone's confirmed it. And I also said why it would go lower too. And it did. So let me show you what I did last night. I can now share with you my trades. So I don't focus on price. I focus on value. Macro conditions provides me discounts to buy on value. So let me show you the trades I did last night. VU, the S&P 500, which is, in my opinion, the best way of buying the S&P for all the reasons I've given. Low cost index fund, passively managed. We don't need actively managed, right? So if I scroll down here, you can see I've got $136,000 in VU, 24.8%. It has increased a little bit from yesterday because I've just bought some. If I scroll down to my trades, you can see the trades, the time, and everything. So there you go. Four shares of the S&P, 2,379, April the 1st. It was last night after the speech. A few hours later, I decided the drop was significant enough. You can see the buy. If I click on the buy, there's the order. I think you can even see the time, 11:37 p.m. in the evening, just before midnight. Very specific reason for that. Okay, so there you go. There's my trade, and I said it would go lower. Did it go lower? Well, I bought it at 594.84. Now you may see from my list of trades, it's lower than my recent trades. So I'm very happy to buy lower. I'm already happy with 20 times earnings on the S&P, and I got it a little bit less. So I'm very, very happy to buy more, right? I said it would go down, and it has indeed gone down. It's now 593. So I could have saved $1 per share. It makes no difference to me whatsoever. And I'll explain why that doesn't matter. Of course, it's great to get it for less, but I'll tell you why I didn't wait. So on Discord last night, I said the reason why I'm buying 4 right now is for several reasons. First of all, I do not focus on price. This is why I always win and I never lose any money. These are my real trades. This is the clock above my head on vertical. You can see the clock there. This is my real time, my real trades live. 236 trades, 228 wins. The only losses was one loss to show you what not to do, and all the rest were tax harvesting, efficient positioning. So they're not technically losses. I just sold and bought back the same or equivalent stock, because you can't buy the same within 30 days. You have to buy the equivalent, and bought straight back in. So it's a strategic move, but you can't mark it as a win. So I marked it as a loss to be generous. But in fact, they were wins, because I posted future losses against future gains and got back in the same stock at the same price. In fact, many occasions back in less. Anyway, doesn't matter. I marked it as a loss just to be generous, right? So I said to you last night, I am buying the S&P 500. Why? Because it's 20 times earnings. 20 times earnings. We were at 30 times earnings earlier in the year before all these crashes occurred. So we're now at 20 times earnings. Now that's forward. That's forward. And that's very important to understand. That is forward. All right. Now, the reason for that is I look at all the businesses contained in the S&P 500, particularly those at the top 30%, when we're looking at Google, Microsoft, Apple, and all these companies, Nvidia, and so on and so forth. And they're all outperforming on their earnings. In fact, growth is great. We've now got virtual confirmation of no rate hikes this year from Powell. I know someone else is going to take over. Hirsch, I believe his name is. But we're not going to have any rate hikes. Okay, I said we'd only get one cut this year, and you may remember I've been saying that for a year, and I don't need to fact check myself because we've already done it multiple times. Unless you want to say, yes, that is true for anybody watching for the first time, that would be great. Anyway, so that's good for the rest of the year. So what happened last night, Trump came out, there were lots of unusual trades before, dropped the market because everybody was expecting him to say the war was over, except me, because I was expecting him to dump the market for all the reasons I'm giving, not implying that Donald Trump has front-run the market or anything like that, but whatever, okay? And then we get this reaction, it sells off. Now, I bought back in because I'm buying it lower than I recently bought, so I'm happy to get a better price. But two main reasons. One, we're at 20 times earnings, and most importantly, and here comes the reason. Last night, millions and millions of people around the world got billions and billions and billions of dollars in dividends from the S&P 500, Coca-Cola, ticker symbol KO, VUG, the Vanguard's Growth Index, and NVIDIA, all paid out at the same time. Well, most people that buy the S&P on 401ks and pensions and so on, and Coca-Cola and VU, most people, most institutions who buy that auto reinvest. I don't. It's a silly thing to do, but they do. And when that happens, it happens on market open, which is in 25 minutes from now. Not during the night, not when I bought, but during the opening hours. They are set to auto buyback. Now, I can't predict the future. I don't know if it's going to go up or down and there'll be more selling than buying. But as you can see, it's already starting to move. The fact of the matter is, and it's quite straightforward stuff. I mean, this is kindergarten stuff, just basic stuff. At 8:30 in the morning in 25 minutes, billions and billions and billions of dollars gets reinvested in the market. Oh, does that mean it goes up? Yeah. Could it sell off? Well, of course it can, because more could sell than buy. Do I care? No, because that money will balance itself out. So the chances are we will get a rebound today. I know this is getting ridiculous, but it is actually more and more every day seeming like what it is. It's just a great stock manipulation game. I have never seen a presidency like it. Trump likes making money. He likes to cover himself in gold, and literally, the markets are insane at the moment. It is upside down and bonkers. So if you are an investor, in fact, let's turn the studio green. Let's go bold. Let's go bold. Let's turn it green, right? So if you are an investor and you simply want to make money, you look for value. You don't look for prices. You look for unnecessary inside trading. You look for macro conditions. You look for chaos. You look for drama. You look for undervaluation, forward PE, balance sheets, profit, loss, earnings calls, and then you make your trade. So, was I right? Well, you could have got a slightly better price, but you'll probably miss it. Now, here's the reality. Here's the next reality I'm going to share with you. Most people during COVID who didn't get in the market, who sold, said, next time I'm going to get in the market. Next time I'm going to be ready. Next time, Inspector Gadget, oh, next time I'll get you. And yet then the next time was Liberation Day. Most people didn't buy it. I did. I borrowed $500,000 and I bought the bottom and made 70 grand in a couple of days. Most people didn't. We know they didn't because the market went down. If they did, the market would have gone up. But it didn't. Most people got liquidated. Most people got out of the market. And there it was. It happened for all to see. Then people said, I'm not going to miss the next one. And then we had the war break out. Oh, yeah, but this is different. The market's going to go down. World War III. We're all going to be dead. Okay, we're all going to be dead. So what's your good of your gold, your guns and your money? None. You're all dead anyway. So stay invested. Oh, yeah, but the market's going to go down. People went into cash. They sat there in their cash going, I'm holding cash. They'll even message me going, Martyn, I'm worried for you. I said, are you? Yep, I'm worried for you. All that margin you've got. Oh my God, I've never seen so much margin. You're borrowing money left, right and centre. Yep, because I'm buying value. Oh, I'm sitting in cash waiting. Well, the other day, live on the show, you saw me make $23,000 in 1 day, in 2 days. In 2 days, because I remained in the market and bought on the way down. Doesn't even have to be the bottom, but I bought on the way down. Made 23 grand in just a couple of days. Oh, I'm not buying yet. I'm waiting for a bigger crash. Well, while they're waiting for a bigger crash, guess what happens? Their cash is being devalued through inflation. Getting less buying power all the time. I'm always investing. I'm always pushing forward. I'm focusing on earning money to buy. Remember, the people that make the money are the ones that are in the market. Now, if you buy weekly, monthly, whatever you do, whenever you get paid, over 30 years, you'll do okay. Will you beat me? Not even close. Not even close, because you will miss all the dips and you'll just buy every single month. And maybe every month you buy at the highs. So you miss the benefits, but that's okay. It's better than doing nothing. That's a passive investors that have made tons of money that simply don't want to watch the stock market and very, very happy just buying every month. And there's nothing wrong with that. That's what most people do. Nothing wrong. But if you study the markets every day, like I do, we do here, and we share all our trades, you can do much better. Now also, in a man or woman's lifetime, if you miss just 10 of the best days, your portfolio over time will be half of what it could have been. 50%. Just 10 days in your entire investing lifetime. Think of that. So if you're out of the market on those 10 days and you don't know those 10 days, in the whole of your lifetime, your portfolio will be half. So what is the moral of the story? Well, the moral of the story is very simple. You remain at all times in the market. You study balance sheets. You focus on value. You are always in. And when the market presents a valuation position, like for the S&P, 20 times earnings, Coca-Cola, different things there, different valuations. For all these things, you get in. And you always focus on earning money, working to achieve that. Now, last night, I earned about, I think it was about $1,200 last night from dividends, from Coca-Cola, from the S&P 500, and from VUG. Everyone's getting paid today, and in 15 minutes from now, it's going to go in most people's portfolios. Passive investors, institutions are going to reinvest it on your behalf. I'm not waiting for that. I already got in, and you can see how it's already going up already this morning. Okay, so that's it. Now, when they paid out that $1,200 last night, what most people do is they have auto reinvest. That's okay if you don't want to sit and pay attention, sit on the beach and enjoy it, but your portfolio will be half of what I will achieve. No question about it. You can see it. You can see my portfolio has now got $700,000 invested. 700. Remember, I started with just $5,000. Look at my portfolio now. 512 just in my stocks, plus my Roth IRA, plus my crypto. I have now got $700,000 invested. 700,000. I've never shorted the market. I've never done options, and I only lost at the beginning 4 years ago when I first started doing this. Ever since I've rebalanced my portfolio and learned the game, I've never lost on a single trade unless you want to talk about my tax harvesting, which is losses on paper. All right. So the strategy absolutely works. 100%. Never lose money. Always making money. Let's see what happens today. So when they paid out those dividends last night, it then doubled because of margin. So I had $1,200, which gave me $2,400, which is what you saw me invest right now. There is a time to pay back margin, but this is not that day. The day when the markets start rallying again and starts staying up and I'm paying more to buy is when I reduce my margin, because I focus on earning money and consistently doing that. Right now, it makes no sense whatsoever to be reducing margin. What I'm focusing on now is earning more money to be able to buy more and stay in and reposition. Remember, it's not about beating the market, even though that's what ends up happening. What's important is you stay in the market, finding a way to stay in the market. So there we go. We've got just over 15 minutes to go. Let's see what happens when the markets opens. Let's go through all our positions. First of all, I just spoke to you about tax harvesting. So let's go into our profit and loss. This is important. If we search by all, let's go by year to date, because this is this year's tax. If we look on paper alone, for all of my positions, not in my Roth IRA, it's tax-free, of course, all of my positions this year, on purpose, I have managed to bank 17,000 losses on my portfolio. That was done on purpose. That isn't me selling for losses and getting margin calls and, oh my God, what am I going to do? Not at all. When Bitcoin fell down, when XRP fell down, when Ethereum fell down, when Google and Nvidia fell down, I sold them. I used my lots to choose the ones with the greatest losses, sold them, and then bought them straight back. Now with XRP, you can buy it straight back, tax-free, the same asset, no 30-day wash rule. So you simply buy it back and bank the loss for future gains. So when I do sell, or when I earn income, if I don't sell, that's 17 grand of losses against my gains. I've not lost money. The market has gone down, whether I sold or not. The value of my assets have gone down. They can sit there and be passive and sit there and do absolutely nothing, and you've still gone down, but you haven't banked the losses. This is a benefit to you if you do so. But there are two things to consider when you do this. Number one, you have to make sure you can buy back at the same price, if not lower. If you end up buying back at a higher price, that kind of negates the benefit. So make sure that you're not about to get a rally and a pump the moment you sell. So know when to sell. And I've always won on that. All right. Otherwise, you look pretty stupid selling and then paying 10% more, kind of pointless. You then also need to select the right lots, use tax lots. It's something we teach every day on Discord. You then also need to do your tax computations. So in other words, if you are selling for a loss, what is your income this year? No point having $1 billion worth of losses if you only earn 20 bucks, right? You need to know what you're earning. So you need to work that out. Second of all, what's your tax rate? So when you go to sell an asset like XRP, it will say something like, you're about to lose $200 on this trade. Okay, I'm going to lose $200. So what you do is you times that by your tax rate. That will tell you how much real money you're actually going to save and what you're going to get. You don't get the 100%. You've got to look at the tax position, your tax rate. Everyone's different. Every country's different. Everyone's situation is different. Then you go, all right, I'm getting $100 worth of benefit, but it's going to cost me $100 in spread to sell the crypto. There's always a cost to sell crypto. Well, for me, because I trade up to $500,000 every 30 days, I've got the lowest level, the second lowest level. There is, in fact, there's two above me, but I've got 0.12. So it hardly costs me anything. So it's viable. But it will tell me how much I'm going to pay for that transaction. So make sure that your benefit is more than what the cost is. If you don't know all this stuff, you're just guessing and gambling, and you're just all over the bloody place. Anyway, so what you've got to do is do that calculation. When you do that calculation and you've planned it all out, you've done your limit order, you're making sure you're going to buy less or the same, you make the trade. You then bank the tax harvesting. You've got that for future gains, and you've got a lower price. Now, don't kid yourself. When I look at my XRP and my Ethereum and my Bitcoin and go, everyone's saying they're down 30, 40, 50%. And they are. People that don't sell are. People that never sell and just stay in the market and hold cash, they're down 50%. Everybody is. No fault of their own. Assets have gone down in price, but they've not traded, so they've just not got any benefit. They're just down and they're waiting to go back up again. So when they go back up again, they'll sell and they'll pay tax on those gains. I won't pay tax on my gains because on paper, I posted losses. But important not to kid yourself that you're not actually down that much. So if I look at my XRP, Bitcoin, Ethereum, it goes, oh, I'm only down a couple of percent. Oh, I'm brilliant. I'm better than anyone. No, I'm not. On paper, I am, but overall, the asset is still down. I've not magically made money, but when I go up, I won't pay tax on it. I'm still overall down. I'm not going to go around telling everybody, oh, I'm only down 2% on all my crypto and everyone else is down 50%. That sounds a bit stupid and disingenuous. It's not true, but it is on paper, and that's important to understand. All right, so you can do that strategy with XRP, Ethereum, Bitcoin, which is what I did. I do what I say and I say what I do. Let's scroll down now to the S&P 500. You can't sell the S&P 500 VOO and buy back VOO. You can't do that. What you can do, however, is you can sell VOO for a loss and buy back SPY. Yes, you can do that. Two completely different ETFs. You can do that. You can sell all of your VOO for a loss and buy back SPY at the same price. Now, you'll say it's a different price. Yes, it is because of inception date, but it tracks the same progress, the same growth, the same losses, and so on and so forth. So you can do that. Excuse me, you could do that if you want to do sell VOO, buy back SPY. That's what happens a lot, all right? You can do that. For me, I entered at the bottom or near enough, so it doesn't matter. As I told you, in October, the market would peak. It wouldn't keep on going. It would sell off into 2026. I was right. You might want to verify me. Did I say that? You can say yes in the chat if you know that to be true. And I did exactly what I said, and I bought it back exactly when I said. And it went a bit lower, but not really that much for me to sell it all out and buy it back in again. It's really not that much of a deal. And I've posted enough losses now to do that. Coca-Cola. Now, I said to you, Coca-Cola would save our portfolio this year, and it's done exactly that. I said to you it would go to $80 was my price target. Was I right? Put in the chat yes, whether you are watching on vertical or whether you are watching on widescreen TV. Let me know. Two separate streams. Let me know. Did I actually say that Coca-Cola would go to $80 this year? If I did, please say yes in the chat. I would very much appreciate you fact-checking me. I did, and I sold it. And I re-entered at 79, bought it, and I sold it at 81. I got a little tip. Did that. I then told you that Coca-Cola was going to $87. I'd upgraded my position, and about a month later, as always happens, the banks came out, Wells Fargo, and said 86 is our price target. Well, there's a surprise. I was right again. And if you remember me saying that, say yes. So Coca-Cola has saved our portfolio, not saved it from getting margin called. I'm not going to get margin called because I'm very structured and balanced, but it's provided me with about 40 grand's worth of profit this year. And as you know, the rotation trade, when people sell tech, they buy Coca-Cola. Why Coca-Cola specifically? Well, because this is the outperformer this year of the defensive positions, as I've discovered by my own analysis. All right, that's why I just buy Coke. I don't have 20 stocks. I've only got that. That's all I've got. You're looking at the whole thing. I don't need hundreds of stocks. I need the best short-term treasury. I need the best broad index. I need the best defensive. I need the best tech and AI. That's all I need. So Coca-Cola has done its job. And it's done very, very well. Perfect. Now, you can't sell it for a tax loss because I've not lost any money. I've made money. I keep making money, right? Treasury bills. Now, a lot of people will say I'm all in cash. Being in cash during this time is the worst time in history. And if we look back in World War I and World War II and all of these wars and all the crashes, the people that made the most money were not sitting in cash. I've gone through all the history. They were all in the market. They were all repositioning, tax harvesting, and as I said, the 10 best days will outperform and double your portfolio compared to passive investors. If you're happy with being a passive investor and you're rich enough, enjoy it. If you want to get more and do better, this is how you do it. All right. So Treasury bills is for the week right now. Now, I love Treasury bills, short term, not long term, short term. This is what Warren Buffett buys, where you see I'm up 0.4%. This is the Treasury bills. Now, Warren Buffett probably buys directly from the Treasury. I can't do that. I have to buy an ETF which tracks it. SGov is the best way of buying it. It's a short-term Treasury, gives you just under 4%. Now, there's no point borrowing money at 4%. And people have asked me, why don't you borrow money on margin at 4% to earn 4% on SGov? Well, what's the point? You're paying 4 to get 4. What's the point? There's no point doing that. You can do it and you'll just cover. I mean, you could buy $1 billion worth of SGov if you want, and you will pay to borrow, and the borrowing will the same, and you end up the same. I don't do that. I buy SGov when the market is now pumped and oversold and everyone's buying. I then will sell, trim, and go into SGov, earn 4%. That's what I did last year. You saw me do it. You saw me make money. No point doing it now, though, because now, yes, people will do it going, oh, I'm scared. Oh, I want to earn 4%. Earning 4% is great. What did I earn last year? What did I earn last year? Despite how bad the year is. Look at this. What did I earn last year? I earned $41,000. Now we're down about 40 grand. I earned about 90 grand in a year. $90,000. I was something like 50%. All right. Now, who's earned 50%? Who's earned 50% by just buying the S&P and Coca-Cola? Nobody. I didn't short the market. I didn't have crypto to do any of that. I didn't do options. That is buying Liberation Day. Now it's happening all over again. Donald Trump is literally pumping and dumping the market. We can see inside trades. We can see it going on. The same nonsense every single day. It's so predictable. I don't know how they get away with it. But anyway, they do, and it's a bit of a laugh, really. But anyway, there you go. And this year, I will exceed that. I'll do like 70%, maybe make $100,000 this year. But you're not going to make those gains by sitting in a stock and just doing absolutely nothing, all right? It doesn't work. So no point being in Treasury bills, being safe right now. I'll be safe when everyone is selling and everyone's overbuying. Right now, everyone's buying, and the markets are overbought. Right now, everyone is selling, so I'm just buying. I'm not going to be earning 4%. I want to make 60, 70%, and that is what I will achieve. Then we move on to Google. Google and Nvidia, I recognize, are the two best AI plays. And I should know because I work for Google, don't I? I'm on YouTube. I see the ad revenue going up, the CPM, that's a click per thousand. I see people reinvesting. I see the growth of Google. Google is a great business, oversold. I love it. Is it expensive? Yes. But is it oversold? Yes. So I bought a lot of Google, and then it fell, and I decided to take some tax losses. You've seen my 17,000 losses, all right? I sold the right lots, the ones at the top, not the average, not just click sell, limit orders on my lots, sold at the top, lowered my average, not that that matters at all. Averages are just a guide. They're very often inaccurate, and YouTubers will always go on about buy the dip, go to the moon, and lower your average. It's comic book stuff. It's completely incorrect, but it's easier to sell because most people, quite frankly, just want to be told what to do, and to be told to buy the average when they can see it on the screen is easy. Gets everyone to watch a silly YouTube channel where you talk absolute nonsense. You've oversimplified something that actually is quite complicated and made it sound simple, and people think they're winning and they're losing all the time because they're just selling their averages. They've no idea what they've actually got and what they're really doing. Anyway, so you choose your lots. I sold at the top. I posted the losses. Now, I sold Google and Nvidia to reposition, but I wanted them back immediately at the same price or lower. Well, how do you do that? Well, if you've got GOOG, you can't buy GOOGL. It doesn't work. It's the same business, and the tax man doesn't like it. So what do? Nvidia, there's no equivalent. So what do? You buy VUG. You can see it at the bottom of the screen, VUG, and that's exactly what I did. This is my other broad index, S&P 500. I've got equally 25, the same percentage as the S&P, but this is leaning more towards Google and Nvidia. specifically. So I get back the very thing I've just sold at a better price post the tax, but still have the benefit of it going up at a low cost index fund, VUG. There are others. This is for me is by far the best. So let me show you its top 10 holdings. Well, no surprise, we did our homework. Nvidia, my favorite. And then we've got Google. So you've got Google in two positions, Google A and Google B. So if you add them together, 5, 10, 20, 22, 23, 25% of this index is the very two assets I have just sold to buy back. Perfect. I own it. I get a good dividend. I get a good growth. I protect my portfolio and boom, I tax harvest my position. So 1 minute to go. I made the prediction. I'm making it live in front of you, unedited, unscripted, live as it happens. 1 minute to go. Let's see what happens. Let's go live on the bell. Everyone today now is going to be scrambling because all those auto reinvestments from Coca-Cola, VUG, and Nvidia and VU are happening live right now. And was I right again? All right, 30 seconds. You can sit on the sidelines, you can do nothing, or you can actually get off your ass, do stuff. And I've, for 4 years, consistently beaten the market, beaten Berkshire Hathaway, beaten the S&P 500. You've seen me do it live on the show, and let's rock and roll. Who is going to stand here live on the show and make a prediction that is so outlandish when everybody else is selling? You know who? Me. And I'm doing it live right now. Let's go. Let's go. We've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's rock and roll.
9% yield.
The bell has gone, and Martyn was right again. Martyn was right again. Now you can see all those auto reinvestments are now going in. They're going into VU, they're going into SPY, they're going into Coca-Cola, they're going into VUG. It's happening live on the screen. If you'd sat out on the sidelines, you would have missed it. Donald Trump is pumping and dumping the stocks every day. So much evidence to show you inside trades. I'm not suggesting for a moment that the president and a handful of men are inside trading. Of course not. Wouldn't suggest that. But, you know, kind of looks a bit like it though, doesn't it? All right, say what you like. All right, let's go for our positions and let's rock and roll this morning. Let's do it. We've rung the bell and let's go. Here we go. My portfolio, when everybody else was selling out, is now going back up again. Now you're chasing. We don't chase stocks here on this show. Let me just go full screen for our viewers watching on the phone. We got people, oh, I can't do that, can I? I just realised I can't. How the bloody hell can I go through? Hang on a minute, I can't do that. I'm trying to give people the best experience and I can't. Right, okay. So the S&P is going up. All those institutions buying back this morning. Oops, you missed it again. The Virgin Galactic, what did I say? Great on earnings, but people would pump and dump it. What did they do? They pumped and dumped it. Why? Because they're all behind the trade and they're out of money. And Eric Kearney and the team can't stand them. All right? Self. It's happening all over again. You may remember I made that claim, and it is indeed exactly what's happening. Palantir, it's too expensive. How many times have I said it's too expensive? Gold and silver. What did I say at the beginning of the year? I would not be in gold and silver. Nobody listened. They kept buying it, and I said, I'm out. I'm not in it. Never would be in it. I said, it's now reached its top. Was I right? If I was right, say in the chat, I was right. If I'm making it up and I'm a liar and a scammer, say, no, Martyn, you're making it all up and you're a liar and a scammer. Did I say gold and silver was at the top? You tell me. Amazon, too expensive. This is the dumb money. I got lots of friends, or they're not friends anymore because I couldn't stand all the nonsense. But these people, they just give all their money to institutions and say reinvest it, and they go, they're really smart. This is the dumb money. This is the stupid money. Apple down today. Enphase Energy, this is the one that's going to $100. How many people have seen me say it's going to $100? It is. Power and balance sheet tells you everything. Coca-Cola, once again, outperforming, doing the business just like I said it would. It's doing it again. You can see it as clear as day. Johnson & Johnson, a defensive play, doing well this morning and outperforming. No surprise, Jim Cramer said it was going to go bankrupt. What a load of nonsense. It was all a ruse. It was all a load of rubbish. And I explained it why. Chevron Oil is up. Tesla, up today. Sorry, I beg your pardon, down. I wouldn't be buying Tesla. It's too expensive. McDonald's, a defensive play. I don't know why my screens are all set. McDonald's is a defensive play, down today, however. Google, this is my top pick for the year, along with Nvidia, and it is rallying. It should be dumping, right? Should be dumping, but no, it's going back up. What's going on? Microsoft, how many times have I said it? It's too expensive, and it is in fact down and selling off once again. Let me refresh the screen. I've got a few screens a little bit laggy this morning. Let me just make sure we're giving you the best experience. This is Meta Platforms. Now, this is going to $800. Now, this is a joke, right? This is an $800 stock. Now, if you watch CNBC, like a lot of our viewers do, you will not believe what they say on CNBC. They will tell you every day, oh, see, Meta, it's great. Oh, I buy Meta all the time. They were buying it when it was going up. And now the judge will say to them, well, aren't you buying Meta now? Oh, no, I'm waiting for a better price. It is literally being given away, and they admit that, but they're still not buying. Why? Because institutions can't do what you can do. They have restrictions. Nvidia, like I said, Nvidia and Google, the outperformers. Am I right? Am I right? Yes, I am right. Walmart. Now, this is an AI play now. It's not quite as defensive as it used to be. So be careful. Yeah, and those people are just now, they're waiting to buy. And it's like, you're literally the cheerleaders for Meta, and you're not. Well, the reason they can't, because they're institutions and they are limited to what they can do. How many times have I said Tilray Brands is worth absolutely nothing? It's absolutely rubbish, and I've explained why over and over again. It's a joke right now. Robinhood, what did we do with Robinhood? Well, we sold it at 84. I told you that was the top. Was I right? Yes, I was right again on that trade. It can't survive in this current climate, all right? It's a great business. However, I sold it and I'll buy it back at the right time. I'm not buying it back now. I don't even need to, because I've got enough protection from my portfolio anyway. Vertical Aerospace. We told you the day that we got the news on Vertical Aerospace, it's a pump and dump, and it was exactly that. Please be careful in this current conditions, and it was exactly that. Joby Aviation, we also cover this one with the best analysts on YouTube, ranks number one. That's our Vaz. He talks directly with the companies. Archer Aviation, and this is one of our favorites, doing a little bit better this morning. But again, this whole sector is down at the moment. It was a pump and dump. Now, I do apologize for having to keep tuning my screens this morning. They're all over the bloody place. But anyway, we'll get there. Bitcoin. Now then, this is how I did my tax losses. What have I said? Bitcoin can go to 50,000. If you heard me say that over and over again, please say yes in the chat. XRP, it's my biggest crypto position. What have I said? I've said it can go to $1. It certainly can. There's going to be no rate cuts this year, just no rate hikes, according to Jerome Powell, and that's actually what I think. All right, Ethereum. This is another position, but I'm happy with the price of it, and I've locked it up in my staking. So there's my positions this morning. Thank you very much indeed. I made a bold prediction saying I would be green. Am I green? Yes, I'm green. I'd said that before the market opened. It's all about valuations. It's all about Trump pumping and dumping the market. It's all about understanding how the institutions buy back with those dividends. That's it. We now go over to live Q&A. I hope you've enjoyed this morning's information. I'll be live shortly over on Discord, doing a Discord event, going through and answering all your one-on-one questions, supporting you all live. If there's anything you want to know, join me on Discord. I will share with you my next trade setups, what I'm buying. I'll give you screenshots, why, and all the rest of it. Every single trading day, we have 2-stage events a day, one-on-one support, 24 hours a day for my Discord Pro members. 24 hours a day, I provide that service. No AI, no bots, just me. In fact, not just me anymore. Sensei is there as well with the newsies, the newsletter readers. So we have now a whole community where we provide one-on-one service. He does stage events. I do stage events. I share with you all my trades, and it's only a couple of bucks a month. I don't need to charge thousands for my services because I make money actually doing it, and it will never go up in price, including inflation. So if you want someone to talk to, 3 o'clock in the morning, I'll do a trade. I will share it with you. If you want that, it's really me. No AI, no chat GPT, me buying, telling you why I'm buying, and never, ever losing. All right, so there you go. If you want Discord, 90% discount. It's just a couple of bucks. We present you with a little interview. You don't choose us, we choose you. It's a very select audience. We have 700 members. We could make it tens of thousands if we wanted to. We don't. I can't provide a one-on-one service to tens of thousands of people, but I can so far to 700. So it's limited availability. At some point, we might choose we've got enough. All right? So if you want it, there is Discord. And if you want YouTube membership, where I post my trades for the Electra members, and special events for you where I do free stock analysis, you can get it. All right. Now what I want to do is go to Q&A. So we are running on 2 streams. We do have the vertical stream. Let me share with you. You could be on your phone right now watching in vertical just like this. 2 completely separate streams, or you could be watching on your big screen TV, widescreen, and getting it in 4K. There are 2 streams now run simultaneously on the same channel. All right. So let me go to members only now. I'm going to switch to members only and answer everyone's question. No one gets left behind. Everyone has the opportunity to ask me a question. Everybody, you can call into the show if you want to, and let me do that now. So I'm just switching to members only on both streams so we can be providing the best service. Let me just switch to members only. Okay, that's now done. Whether you are on TV or whether you're on your phone, we are in members only mode. So if you'd like to post a comment or a question, I will share it on the screen. If you'd like to do a super chat, it will read it out automatically. Anyone can do that. So if you can tap the like button, that'll be absolutely great. That really helps the channel. But the main reason for tapping the like button isn't to say you like me or anything. It's just you want to be notified of this content. And if you tap the down like button, it doesn't do anything. It just means you'll not be recommended the content. However, if you'd like to just tap the down like button because you're just built like that and then watch every day, it'll just keep showing you anyway. The algorithm goes, I thought you didn't like this, but you keep tuning in. That's a bit weird. Some people do that. Some people are weird like that. But if you don't like it, tap the down like and then stop watching. But some people tap the down like for a joke. I don't even know why. Anyway, there you go. So if you tap the like button, it'll recommend our content and you're more likely to see it. And it's just nice. But that's all it really does. If you want to click subscribe and ring the bell, join our army, the Lucas A's Discordians on Discord, and Electrum members as well, and the newsies that read the newsletter. You can click subscribe. Did we gain any subscribers today? Shall we have a quick look? Market's going up exactly as predicted. I was right again. So let's have a look at subscribers. Have we moved this morning? Have we moved? 100. Oh, there we go. Another new milestone. 112,300. 299. If we get one more, let's do it right now. Whether you are on the phone or whether you are on the TV. If you click subscribe right now, you can see your name roll around the screen. Let's see if we can get just one more subscriber. Let's stay there. Should we just stay there for a second? I think we should. Just for one more second, shall we? See if we can get there. Let's see if one person can roll it around to 112,300. Let's see if we can do that. You ready? I bet you we do it. I bet you we do it. I've got the cheer ready to go. I've got the big cheer ready to go. Oh, someone's gone, no, I'm not having that. We don't mind that. Somebody will just replace you anyway. It's absolutely fine. That's what happens over and over again. You remember when we got to 100,000, we had people subscribe just to unsubscribe. They created all these accounts. I mean, the work they went to just to like get us to 100,000 and then take it all away. And then over the next few days, we went to like 102,000 in minutes. People like to do that, as you can see right now. I don't know why. It makes people feel important. But you watch, it'll come back twice as strong. I've got my cheer button. I'm going to stay there for a second and see what happens. I'll count it down. In 30 seconds, if it doesn't do it, I'll move on because I want to answer questions. I'm just giving everyone the chance to post their comments and questions. And I'm ready to go. Okay. Our first comment is songs for space. Hello. That's a bit weird. Why has it done that? Oh, I know why. Different scene. Do that. Let me do that again. We've just built this new system where we are live wide and so let me just do that. This new system where we got do that again.
At Tidy Big Dog tipped £1.99 through Super Chat. Hello everyone.
Hello everyone. Oh, I'm messing it all up. Just bear with me. I'm upgrading this. I'm fixing it all the time. I'm adding new features all the time. Okay, I'll do it manually. I'm trying to do it automatically, but it's not working. So let me just do this. General, I've got to stop hiding, just for a minute, stop hiding the super chats. Okay, so I'm just fixing it on the... I'm just fixing it for a minute. Whoops. On the TV, not the TV, the phone. I'm just improving. I want to put that there. Okay. Okay. Is that about right? I'm just making a little tweak. Little tweak. Oops. Nudge it to the left. Nudge it to the left. That look about right? Yeah. Bit more. If you're on the phone now, you can see I'm just upgrading things. Okay. Now I can make the comments auto disappear. We got people this morning playing silly buggers. It's fun. I don't mind it. They can do it. That's their little fun. What is your strategy for bankrupt USA in 10 years? How will you avoid asset seizure? What do you mean, asset seizure? The United States isn't going bankrupt. If the United States went bankrupt, we've got much, 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 much bigger concerns. The asset seizure. You're not going to seize. You can't seize my assets. You can't seize the S&P 500. If the S&P 500 goes down, it goes down. You can't seize it. Anyway, Flower. Good morning, Flower. Not sure what the comment means. I'm just going to leave it there for a minute. See if we can do it. People are playing silly buggers with me. Martin, I'm all out of crypto. Just can't do it anymore until there's a stable. No, I understand. I understand that. But if you use tax lots and reposition for harvesting, then you bank all those profit, you bank all those losses, and then you just go straight back up again. I mean, I understand it perfectly. But also, crypto has an extra superpower, which is another reason why I like it. The other superpower I like is the fact that you can trade over the weekend. See, this weekend, if Trump says, the war's back on, the war's back off, the war's back on, the war's back off, I can reposition my crypto when the market's asleep. You can't do that. Now, when the market goes 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and it will do on tokenization, then crypto is not so important. But right now, I can trade the news. You can't do it otherwise. All right, 6 more to go. We're doing it. Xeon is here. Defense, I'm glad you told me to sell gold and go into VU. You're very welcome. Prevented me losing so much money. Thanks, Martin. Yeah, it was obvious. Obvious, and I'm glad that you were able to make money out of that position. Then we've got C. Marty says, I got out of my crypto when it was higher and looking to get back in on the way down. We got a few nutters playing silly buggers. It's their little game. They've got nothing better to do. But if there's 7 people that could tap the subscribe button, I can get it off the screen. I'm so 100% certain we can do it. No doubt about it. I'm going to stay here until we do it. Right. So I got out of crypto, says C. Marty, and it was higher. Looking to get back in on the way down since I've been a member. The best thing I've learned is conviction. Great. I'm really pleased for you. Really pleased for you. I mean, look at what conviction does. All right, $2,500 in the last hour. People said, "Oh no, it's gonna sell." I said, "No, it's not." Let's go on the day. See, it's all going back up again. I'm still down on the day, but we are buying. We are literally going up from our position we bought last night. So I'm holding it on there just for the minute, and we're having a little bit of a game here with seeing if we can get to 112,300. It's been a bit of a mark. There we go, another one. If XRP might drop to $1, why not just wait and park the money in SGov in the meantime? Because you don't know. The point is, if I park the money, I can't bank the loss. And if I park the money and it suddenly goes up to $2, now you're chasing it, now you're missing it. You're focusing on price. I am focusing on future value. I want to remain in the asset because at any moment it explodes, I am in. Otherwise, all this time you have spent sitting in crypto out of money, when it goes up, you lose and then you end up buying on the way up. That's what everybody does. That's why it goes up. If they didn't do that,
I can't believe
if they didn't do that, it wouldn't go up.
Logic
but it
has
does.
become a member.
Thank you. We got a new member. Thank you. I'll explain all your memberships in a moment. Please stand by. So yeah, if I took my money out of XRP ABG and stuck it in SGov and earned 4%, all of a sudden XRP goes up to $2. Now I start buying it. Well, I wouldn't, but that's what people will do. So I'm not doing that. If it goes down lower and it goes to $1, it still goes to $1. I can't stop it from going to $1, but I will sell at $1 and buy it back at $1, post another future loss, and away we go again. That's exactly what I'll do. All right. It might not though, says Dalish. Yeah, it might not. You don't know what it's going to do. But if you remain in the game, you win if it goes up and you win if it goes down. If you park your money in SGov at this point, you're just chickening it out like the taco trade. You're just chickening it out and you're sat on the sidelines achieving absolutely nothing. All right, I sold mine at 282 and then re-entered another new member.
At Honeyhaven 89 has become a member.
I'll give you all your membership benefits in a minute. The market is going up exactly as predicted. Exactly as predicted. $2,500 now in the last hour. $2,500, and part of that is the investments I've just made. We're having a bit of fun. We're trying to get to 112,300. If you can become another new member, I'll give you all your perks in a minute.
Become a member.
I will give you all your perks and the benefits in a minute. I tell you what, if we get 10, we'll play spin the wheel, and I'll stay on later and do stock analysis for two of the members. Free stock analysis that I only do on Electrum, I will do for standard members here today. If we get 7 more, we got 3. 7 members to go, we'll play spin the wheel, and 2 members will get a free stock analysis. So next question was from Petra. We're trying to get to 300 subscribers. Would it be a good strategy to trim some Goog and Coca-Cola and buy XRP now? I wouldn't trim Google now because it's at the bottom. It's got a long way to go up.
I can't believe this.
We got another member celebrating.
Big Dog has become a member.
Celebrating, that counts as well. If you've got a free a milestone super chat, that counts as well for the milestone, for the spin the wheel. So if you've got a free membership super chat thingy majiggy, do it, and that'll put you on the spin the wheel as well. Won't Coca-Cola go to 80? Coca-Cola, in my opinion, is going to $87.97 next year. Plus, it now earns me $400. More than that, $600 a quarter now in dividends. just on Coca-Cola. Place assets in a trust to avoid seizure. I don't know what all this nonsense about. You're not going to get, VU isn't going to be seized. God, first of all, America is not going bankrupt. If America went bankrupt, the S&P 500, the VU is still your shares held at custodians, not a Robin Hood. No one's going to seize your assets. No one's going to come and go, I'm stealing your VU. What utter nonsense. Who are the people saying these things? You don't need to put your stocks and shares in trust because somebody might steal them. I mean, I don't know what people are saying. If you're going to talk silly, I mean, it's just daft.
I can't believe this.
I'm so glad I found this channel. Thanks to all of you. You're very welcome. Now that we got more members coming in, this is great. I'll give you all your perks and benefits in a second. Typo, sorry. Great show. Thank you, Kurz. Allergic became a member. Honey just became a member. Great stuff. We're nearly there. We're nearly there. 6 subscribers to go. No worries. Waiting for Discord approval also. Right. Look at my portfolio doing exactly what I said it would do. That's $3,500 now. Donald Trump dropped the market to buy it back. It happens over and over again. But don't use that as a strategy. It's not a strategy at all, trading Donald Trump's pumping and dumping. What it is, it's a tool in the toolbox because all of a sudden he'll change his strategy. Don't use it as a strategy, use it as a tool to be recognized. That's it. Allergic, no worries, waiting for Discord approval. You have to answer all the questions on the video. If you've done that, whether you are a Newsy application for Sensei News, or whether you are an application, another new member, I'm loving it. If you are one of my members coming into Discord, or you can do both, then it'll be me who admits you. But you got to answer all the questions. If you've not done that, I can't let you in. All right. Have courage in your convictions. It's worth more than money in the bank. I totally agree. Money in the bank is worth absolute zero. It's going down by 3 or 4% every year. Another new member.
Marty has become a member. 9 whole months.
We're celebrating memberships. Okay. At the first 10, I will spin the wheel and you'll get 2 free stock analysis. Defense gifted 5 memberships. He bought 5. If you've just won a membership, what I strongly suggest you do is upgrade to Electrum now.
Q2 has become a member.
Another one.
Happy
because
Easter
you
all. Have a good one.
Thank you. You get 27% discount now. If someone just gifted you a membership and you don't upgrade to Electrum, that is mental because you could get all of this stuff for 27% discount. That's crazy. We got a new member, RC Refugio has received a membership. The commercial received a membership. Wow, Jacko said 6 to go. Are we going to get there? Yes, we are, 100%. The people that are unsubscribing just can't do it anymore because they've created an account just to unsubscribe. I mean, sad people. They can't do it. They're just sitting there going, well, I can't unsubscribe twice. No, you can't. More people are going to subscribe, so you're wasting your bloody time. Jacko, I'm sure I've been here longer. Well, it does it 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, 6 months. You could be in between a milestone. That's why. There are people with a 1-year badge who are 1 day away from a 2-year badge. All right, that's just the way it goes. There's not a day badge every single day. Why is Coca-Cola so good? Is people still buying it? Why is Coca-Cola so good? Well, for all the reasons I've done massive amounts of research. Look, here. This is Coca-Cola. It's worth $87.
I can't believe this.
For the balance sheet, the profit, the loss, the future growth, the World Cup, the deal with Crocs, the new management, blah, 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 blah. I mean, I've done massive amounts of research on Coca-Cola. I speak to a member of Coca-Cola, and I've got one friend there. I mean, at the end of the day, just do the valuation, and I've done it, and it is what it is, and take it or leave it.
I can't believe this.
There you go. Are we going to get there to 300? Yes, we are. I'm 100% certain. That's kind of you, Defense. Yes, Defense just donated memberships to 5 people. Wadey celebrates 12 months membership. Happy Easter. We're not here tomorrow, of course. The markets are closed. Great show, Martin. This is like a drug, Chris Verbal.
I can't believe
we
this.
are a cult, mate. We are. And this is, you can't stop watching. This is what it is. I am the leader. My pleasure. Free stock analysis is priceless. There we go. It is priceless. Yes, all of my trades have won. All my analysis predictions have been right. Not because I'm a genius or anything, or a magician or a wizard. I just read the numbers. And most people don't read numbers. 5 to go. Come on. Hit subscribe. Let's do it. Trolls are having a game with us this morning. We're loving it. They can't win. There's nothing they can do about it. They just sit there and create accounts to unsubscribe, and then someone just subscribes anyway. 1970 Buckley gifted 5 memberships as well. Just 6 to go now. Another new member. Dude's got a membership. Tamiko got a membership. We're giving memberships away. 27% discount off Electrum now. The market is pumping. We're up $4,000. My prediction was $4,100. When are you going to join Discord? When are you going to get the trades? When are you going to see all the analysis we provide in our newsletter? When? When the market is up another 20%? It's only a couple of bucks a month. I don't make money out of doing it. Time we take out commission to Discord, the taxes, I do it for free. I make money investing. I just want to help people. I want something amazing to leave to the world. That's all I want to do. 6 to go. 4 to go. We're nearly there. I just paid for 5 memberships. I don't understand. I don't understand, said Defense. Well, the people that are here are already subscribers. What you've got, Defense, you've got some silly people with nothing better to do with their lives. Rather than go to work and earn money, what they do is they sit and watch a show, they download the show, they create an account to unsubscribe. That's their life. Doesn't matter. We don't care. We just play with them. We just like playing like little puppets. That's what's happening. So it doesn't matter. New subscribers will come in and replace them. They can't stop it. We had this at 100,000. It was the same thing. We had 10,000, 20,000, 50,000. We'll have the same thing at 1 million. We'll get to like 999,000, then we'll drop 10,000. Everybody will subscribe to unsubscribe. It won't make no difference whatsoever.
A John Olive T8Ks has become a member.
Another new member.
Setup and information. Congrats, team.
Thank you very much. We're about to do spin the wheel. We must have 10 by now. We are now up $4,300. If you were sat in cash today, you missed it all. Once again, you missed it all. It's going up $4,200. I'm loving it, loving it, loving it. All right, we are nearly there. We are nearly there. 3 to go. And of course, a couple of people will create an account to unsubscribe. It doesn't matter. Nice Buckley. We have our 10. Lovely. Sup, everyone. Lance Strength is here. Say thank you for the membership. Yes, if you want it, I'll explain in a minute how you can upgrade it. Wizards read numbers. Do they? Indeed, Defense. I love that. Can't believe the audio. I love the can't believe. Oh, you love that. I can't believe it. Lady Buckley is in the house. Lady Buckley. And we're now $4,600. $4,600. When are you going to join Discord? When are you going to get my winning trades? When are you going to talk to me at 3 in the morning and say, what are you buying? Not that I give financial advice. I just share my journey. When? For $2.99. I can't believe we've not got every single person here on Discord. You've now got the news integration. You've now got the gaming channel where you can win Luca coins. We literally give coins away, which you can trade up for memorabilia, souvenirs, merchandise, backstage passes to go to the air shows with Vaz, free newsletters, free memberships, all kinds of stuff. I mean, we literally give it to you. I can't believe 112,000 subscribers that we don't have 112,000 members on Discord. It's bonkers because there are people that charge you $1,000 a month for Discords like mine, use AI, use bots, don't get it right, half the time lose money. The only way they make money is by selling you all the training nonsense. We're even giving you a training course now included in the newsletter, which is shared in the Discord. I mean, seriously, folks, why doesn't everyone have it? It's mental to me. I don't understand it. Anyway, next question. I've been doing the rinse and repeat method with crypto. I started when we found the loophole on Discord, but I'm not making any money, only losing money. Well, how are you losing money? I have not lost any money on crypto. I'm simply down on my positions, but I've banked tax losses for future gains. I've not lost any money. How are you losing money on crypto? You are simply down at the moment, and you can't possibly be up at the moment because there's no rate cuts, and until there is, and they will eventually come, then you'll be just chasing it like everybody else will be. John celebrates membership. Holy, Enphase making money. Enphase Energy. Do you want to have a little look at it? Yep, Enphase, it's my top pick to go to $100 this year. I've not changed my opinion. I'm not going to change my opinion until the balance sheet changes, but I don't see any evidence of that at all. We're now up to $4,275. Another great day today. Donald Trump literally pumped the market to dump the market 2 minutes late. Where were they? What were they doing? Were they selling the market? I wouldn't suggest they were selling the market, but you work it out for yourself. Well, we can see all the trades. We've shown you. It'll be on the news tomorrow. On Bloomberg tomorrow, we'll start talking about it. There were some unusual trades. Martyn Lucas mentioned it literally at 8 o'clock. I saw it. And 2 days later, when they've checked all their lawyers, they'll go, oh, there were some unusual trades. And I'll go, well, yeah, I know there was. Why didn't you tell anybody? Anyway, it is what it is. Right, 5 to go. Martyn, can we spin as we bought 10 memberships? I will. If people use their memberships, we can spin the wheel. Absolutely. As long as I get 10 little green things, I can select members, I will do spin the wheel. Yes. Breathe, says Liz. No time for breathing. No time for breathing. We ain't got time. We're trying to get to 300. If you've just tuned in, right, we've got silly buggers playing with the channel, and we're really trying to get past a milestone, which I've been trying to get to for a couple of weeks now. No, not a couple of weeks, a couple of days. What did I say that for? 112,300. If there are 5 people who could subscribe, it would be absolutely great. And then I can move on. I can take the subscribe thing off the channel and just replace it with the like. There you go. I'll replace it with the like. All right. No, come on. Seriously. It won't take very much. You can do it. D knows it's not for everyone. If you don't have to pay taxes, then it's only a loss. Well, it's not a loss until you sell and walk away. Absolutely not a loss. It's simply down it's simply no one is prepared to pay the price that you want to sell it for. That's all. It's not a loss, is it? How is it a loss unless you sell and walk away? What's the difference between pro and non-pro? On Discord, if you are a Discordian, a Lucasade on Discord, you get access to the full service on Discord, but you don't get the pro channels. What's in the pro channels? You get 24 hours a day, 7 days a week trades, 2-stage events every day. The standard Lucasades only get my trades throughout the trading day and 1-stage event on a Monday after the opening bell. Other than that, it's exactly the same. You also get one-on-one support with pro at 3 o'clock in the morning. I'll share my trades, the stage events, and it's like what, $2 more a month. I mean, $24 a year more for 24 hours. I mean, it's like you're not paying for it, right? Time I take out the Discord commission and the tax, it's like free. I mean, you know. Anyway. It's why just about everybody now is upgraded to. You can go and see. Just about everybody now is upgraded to Discord Pro. Everyone who now comes in goes Pro or they upgrade. All right. Okay. We're going to get to 113,000. There's nothing anyone can do to stop it. All right. Let's keep going. Next question. John, in the piano bar. Yeah, tomorrow night we'll be in the piano bar every Friday night. Waiting for the $1 mark on XRP. Why wait? Why wait? Simply remain in the market. Buy on the way down. If you can lower your position and you lower your cost basis, do that. And when it drops to $1, don't wait. You then sell at $1, buy back at $1, post that loss, and you're in $1. You don't just wait because what if it doesn't go there? What if it goes to $2? You miss out. And what's the point? You're not buying XRP to go from 1 to 132, are you? You're buying XRP to go from 132 to 5 or 10. Okay, so what does it matter? What difference does it make? The Discord is so worth it, especially the gaming channel. The gaming channel is very popular. You can win Luca coins. We're going to cash them in soon for perks and benefits. A lot of fun there. Yeah, people love it. There we go. We're now up to 4,800. Was Martyn's trades right again on Discord? Were they spot on again? Yes, they was. $5,000. Boom. Look at this. Have we turned green on the day yet? Very close. Look at that. Was I right on my trades again? Yes, I was. 100%. Look at VU. I told you what would happen this morning. I shared it with you on Discord. Throughout the night, you all got the trade. Everyone was selling. Everyone was dumping. People were going, I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait. Well, look what happened. Look what happened. And I told you Coca-Cola would be defensive today, and it did. There you go. So now we are up. Now we are up on the live. $5,000. I don't even need to look at it. We're doing Q&A. Discord is so worth it. Yes, it is. Are we there yet? Come on. How much bloody more we got to wait? You're making me work for this morning. It's a bloody pain in the arse, this is. 7 more subscribers. Come on, there's got to be someone who can subscribe, who can break the nonsense. Come on. Come on, people. Let's stop messing around and get to 100. Yeah, so we can move on. Love it. Take all the pro. Take all pro. Didn't think about the basic. Take all pro. Didn't even think about the basic. Yeah. I mean, it's like $2 more. I mean, why would you? I mean, you got to give people an entry level, right? Some people go, I want the cheapest possible way. So, all right, $2.99 then. But for most people, it's like, well, I'm investing $10,000, $50,000, $100,000. $2. I want the pro service. I want 24-hour access. I want support. I want it all. So, I mean, you know, it's not rocket science really, but you know, there you go. You got to give people the entry level. It's always the same. Give them the entry level. That's what we do. It's like a Happy Meal. All right. We'll give you like a little thin burger. You still get the whole server. You just don't get the one-on-one service, right? Thank you, LJ. You're welcome. I think XRP can recover to 250 this year. So do I. And most people will miss it. Joseph, hello. Woo, woo. Look, you at VU. I know. How do you do? Shall I subscribe twice? Okay. We'll come back to it because I'm getting bored now. I'm getting bored. All right. People are getting bored. It's boring. It's boring. We'll get there 100%, but I'm come back to it because I'm bored. All right. So let's move on. We're now going to play Spin the Wheel for all those of you that subscribe. So let me go and bring up the Spin the Flipping Wheel. So if you become a member today, or you got a milestone membership, which is free, you can spin the wheel. I'll do 2 stock analysis because I'm nice like that. Are you ready? Okay. Let me spin the wheel. Oh, we got another subscriber. There you go. We'll get there in a minute. There's no doubt about it. You can't stop it. You can try, but you can't stop it. All right. Okay. Let me just change this. If you're watching on vertical, say vertical in the chat. All right. If you're watching on widescreen TV, if you're watching on the widescreen version, say wide in the chat. I want to see how many people are watching on both. We've got 2 services now that run simultaneously on the channel. So many of you asked about, we're going to do Spin the Wheel now. Many of you asked about the membership. How do I upgrade? All right. So let me show you, so you can see what I mean. Now, everyone who won one today, if you've not upgraded to Electrum, you've just basically pooped all over the person that gave you free membership. And I don't know why anyone would do that. So let me show you. This is where you're watching right now. This is the home page of the channel. And you can see we've got 2 streams running. We've got Tall for the iPhone, for your phone. It says Tall. And there's a little phone. See a little phonelet in the title? That means you're watching vertical on your phone. Lovely stuff. Or if you're watching with the TV wide, can you see it says TV wide? Just there, look, under the live, TV wide. You're watching on the TV. You're watching widescreen, right? Okay, that's what we have now, 2 streams every day. Now you go into membership, just here, right? Now, if you've won a membership today, you've been given a bronze membership. Just like that, bronze, okay? And that's great. You've now got members only. You can chat to me. You can see the members only videos, members only live streams, engagement on social media, loads of things you get as a member. But if you want my 24-hour trades, you get Electrum and you get 2 free shows a week where I do special events for my Electrum members, stock analysis, like I'm going to do for everybody in a minute. Okay, so how do you get that? Because if you've been given a bronze membership for free, if you upgrade now to Electrum, you're basically getting it 27%. I think it's 27. Someone's going to go, it's 25.5. It depends on your currency. 27% discount because someone has just bought you a bronze membership. So what do? Scroll across, scroll across, scroll across, and there's a button called upgrade. On a browser, you will see upgrade. You click it, you see what membership you are, and you can choose silver, which is priority over bronze, electrum, which is all the trade 24/7, and the special electrum shows. Gold, that gives you all of electrum and all below. That gives you now a one-on-one service where you can speak to me directly on a video call, 1 hour a month, directly, privately with me. All right. If you are a sponsor, you get all of that. And sponsorship is an extra $70 a month. And now you get what sponsors offer me, $30,000 every day in my inbox. I don't take corporate sponsorship. 30 grand they offer to sponsor a crypto or a business or this and that and the other. I don't do it. You've never seen a corporate sponsor, have you? Just don't do it. What we do is we allow you, a member, to promote a YouTube channel, a business, a website, and you could pay $70 a month for that because you get gold, electrum, all included. That's it. That's mental, isn't it? That's mental. And platinum, if you are one of our whales. We've got one whale who gets their own live streams, their own videos. They are a whale investor and they want direct one-on-one service for their own live streams, own videos. All right. So that's how you upgrade. That's how it works. If you want a membership today and you don't do that, then you are absolutely mental because it's basically being given to you. Someone has bought it for you, so you might as well. All right. That is how you upgrade. And then when you look on community posts or community, you will see the members, the post. So what I'll do now is I'll show you. I'll switch my account because I've got to be my other account. Okay, switch over to there, back to here and show you the posts and the community. Same thing, really. If you go here, you will see my trades. Where is it? Here we go. I thought for a minute I hadn't done it. Right, there you go. Members only. Visible to Electrum, Gold, Sponsor or Platinum. Just bought 4 shares of VU. I can show you now because I've done it. You'd have got this 9 hours ago. Just bought 4 shares of VU, even though I think it will go lower, and it did. The reason is, 1, I'm happy with the price and the forward PE of 20. Plus the market manipulation will be violent tomorrow. Was it violent? Was it violent? Yes, it was. But mainly, billions of auto dividend reinvestments will occur tomorrow for those who hold pensions, 401ks, etc. into VU, VUG, Coca-Cola, and Nvidia. You would have got that hours ago, and you would have known about these trades today. As all paid out tonight, my bigger buys can come in 2 weeks when I get paid again. On the 21st of the month, I get paid from YouTube. I can buy if it's down or pay down margin. I don't care. We just learned again how quickly it can bounce back. And remember, war trades always through history, bottom at the beginning. Good luck. There's the trades. There's the position. Screenshot. You get all of that on Discord and you get all of that on YouTube Electrum. So there you go. That's how it works. So now what I'm going to do is come back to... come back to the show, play spin the wheel, and do 2 stock analysis for free. Now we're up nearly $5,000. Hey, can you believe it? So let's do it now. Here we go. So let's spin the wheel. So a logic, number 1. A logic is spin the wheel, number 1. Honey Haven is spin the wheel, number 2. Saga Reveal is spin the wheel, number 3. Defense, he gave 5 memberships, so the next 5 members will be shown here. So number 4, remember I told you you can use the free milestone, is C. Marty. Number 5 is Wadey. You just scroll up. Oh, is that all there is? It's only 5? I thought there's more than that. Oh, it's only 5. We need 10. Oh, we need 10. Oh, we'll try. Yeah, I need 10 Right. So basically, if you just won a membership, just celebrate it. If you've just won, I need 10 green segments. I've only got 5. So the people that just won a membership, you've just got to either somebody becomes a member, somebody upgrades, or someone does a free milestone. And if you've just been given a free membership, you have a milestone. You can celebrate it. All right? So if you do that, it will pop up. I need 10 green spots. I only have 5. And I can't spin the wheel until we get 10. That's the rules. All right? So either 5 more members become a member, or 5 more people upgrade, or the people that won a membership do your free milestone. And then there'll be 10. If there's not 10, I can't do it. I'll end the show and you've had your chips. All right? I'm trying to do it for you, but I've only got 5. Can't believe it. Yep, only got 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, just 5. Just 5. You got to do your milestone celebration, upgrade, or become a member. I only want 10. We got 5, so it's up to you. And then I'll play spin the wheel, and 2 of you will get a free stock analysis. All right? Okay. And there are people on YouTube literally charging hundreds of bucks for that.
I can't believe
There we go.
this.
We got 6.
Ed Franken Muff has become a member.
We got 7. We got 8. There you go. Now you're playing along. We got 8. It's not hard, is it? It's not hard. 8. We need 2 more. I mean, I'm literally doing it for free. I don't understand it. Right?
I can't believe
you get a
this.
free milestone
At D.C.
celebration. So I'm doing your analysis for free. You just got to press a button. All right? Or if you've been given a membership, upgrade it, all right, for 27% discount. I mean, the more we give away for free, I've noticed the lazier people get. There's 9. There's 9. There you go. It's completely free. Look at that.
I can't believe this.
I've noticed it. I tell you what I've noticed as well.
Soleil has become a member.
The pro members who pay $4.99, and it depends on your currency and whether and you should use a browser, otherwise Apple takes the dollar from you. Make sure you use a browser. I've noticed the pro members who pay more are more engaged because they value it. The ones who get the least level, so that's the bronze members and the standard Lucasades, the ones who get the cheapest engage the least. I've seen that. It's always the case. If something is a value and you sell it for a price of value, people appreciate it, and they should. I try to be a bit different here. I give it to everybody, but I do see that people get things for free, can't be bothered, and it's like they don't value it. And it's the truth. I could just go everything's $100 and I'd sell loads. And I'd get more engagement. But I just choose to give everyone the chance to get information that works. And sadly, it's the way people are. If it's inexpensive, they just go, it's not worth anything. It's just the way humans are. I shouldn't do it really, but I decided I didn't want... I mean, like you got Meet Kevin, he charges you thousands for his services and they're rubbish. His trades are rubbish. They're always leveraged. They're always wrong. And he charges thousands and people go, oh, I'll buy it. That's why he's got 2 planes he flies around in. I don't do it. I want to help people. And because of that, some people don't realize it's a good thing. One more person. That's all we need now is one more person to become a member, upgrade, or do a free milestone. And we play spin the wheel and we do 2 free, full, in-depth stock analyses. That's it. All right? One more person. I might do a countdown. And if we don't get one more, that's it. I'm not going to do it. Stupid, isn't it? All right, okay. Did we get the subscribers? Did we? How close are we now? Let's go over to it. Let's have a look. How close are we? See what happens with your crypto. If you were out in the market now, you missed it all, didn't you? Right. Shall we bring it up? 300 we're looking for. 300. Oh, more 2 to go. You see what I mean? Look, if you work hard, keep doing a good service, keep doing the right thing. People can mess around with you. They can waste their time setting up accounts just to delete you. They can do all sorts, but they can't stop new people joining. They just can't do it. So I told you, we'll definitely get there. Ain't nothing they can do. We've seen it at 10,000, 20,000, 50,000, 100,000, and I'm sure a million. They'll spend months creating thousands of accounts all over Google, and I mean, what the point of it is, I've no bloody idea. Anyway, go out and get a job and earn some money, build something. Anyway, so 3 to go. Let's get there. So one more person. I'm waiting for one more person to become a member, and then we can get on with it. Otherwise, I'm going to end. All right, so let's do some more questions while we're waiting, right? Okay, let's go to comments and questions. Let's have a look. So let's start from. There we go. 10. We got it.
I can't believe this.
We got it. Someone done it. It was.
Atafra09 has become a member.
There you go. 10. You done it. Let me answer questions. You can watch both on YouTube. Depends which stream you choose. That's right. Do you want to be on a widescreen, computer, laptop, iPad, big TV, watch it properly, or do you want to be on your phone? And a lot of YouTubers have been doing it for ages, but not like this. I was literally the first in the world yesterday, confirmed by YouTube, right? What people have been doing on YouTube is there's a service called dual mode. And what it does is they broadcast one show and it takes the center of it and sends that out to a phone. Well, as you can see, if you're watching on TV now, I'm to one side. So what you'd have got is like this bit over here. Well, that's rubbish, isn't it? What I have managed to do is create a completely separate service where you're actually getting a restructured, built service like this. So I'm in the middle and my trades are underneath. Okay, so that's how it works. Much, much better, right? And that's what I've done. So some people like to watch it on their phone if they're driving and they've got their phone in the car kit and they've got the sat nav on and they've got other apps, right? But some people want to watch it on properly on a TV, on a laptop, computer, or they turn their phone widescreen, whatever they want to do. So we give you now 2 options, and on the homepage of the channel are the 2 options. Right, it's not the same, but just a compromise. I don't believe in compromise. Compromise is rubbish. Whoever invented the word compromise is rubbish. If you're in a relationship and you want to go out for the night, and your wife wants to stay in, and you compromise by going, "We'll go out for 5 minutes, come back." No one gets a good service.
I can't believe
Everyone
this.
gets a rubbish service.
Raiden
Find a wife who agrees with you. That's what you do. You find someone who wants to do what you want to do. Compatible. Compromise is a rubbish thing. So that's what it was. Now what I've done, I've upgraded my computer, upgraded my software, worked hard, and I've now got 2 separate streams that provide the best service to both audiences. It's not a compromise. Compromise, rubbish. All right? Don't believe in that word. Right, we got 10. Okay. Let's get to it. So Petra Menorca, 2 separates. Well said, Mr. Lucas. Some people have got pot and a piss and a window to throw for the... Yeah, that's right. Thank you, Petra Menorca. Thank you. So much kindness here, and why wouldn't you? Hit the like button. Yeah, Buckley bought 5 more. Celebrate more memberships, upgraded memberships. I just upgraded. Let's do it. I thank them all, ladies. The boss. Yes, she is. Celebration. It's going to be a great day. Thank you for all the help. You're very welcome, Jeremiah. Who is Meet Kevin? He's a YouTuber. He's made a lot of money on YouTube. He's got 2 private jets now, and yeah. He got famous on YouTube. He used to work at like Baskin Robbins. And whereas remember, I got successful and famous, if you like, by being the world piano man. So when I came onto YouTube, I know what real fame is. When people travel across the world to buy a ticket to see you, right? Being on YouTube is not that. Being on YouTube is a privilege. right? It's not famous. I mean, YouTube push it out to whoever they want. It's got nothing to do with me, right? Whereas I had everything to do with selling tickets to in-person people across the world, selling records, selling merchandise. That was down to my performance, right? This is down to YouTube telling the world whether they show me or not, right? Some people don't realize that. They do a normal job one day, go on YouTube, get a few viral videos, become rich and famous and think they're really clever. He tried to run as governor for California and lost. he thought his 2 million subscribers would get him voted in. And it doesn't work that way. 2 million's nothing. 2 million is nothing. It's like, 8 billion people in the world? You're not going to get voted. You're not going to become the governor of California because you got 2 million followers on YouTube. It's not a chance. But that's what he does because he doesn't know what real fame is, right? He's never met his audience. When I put my conventions on, I've had more people come to my events than he has when he puts his on with 2 million subscribers because they're just paper audience, right? They don't watch all day, every day like you guys do. We've got 98% of our viewers are members. He's less than 1%. So it's a big difference, right? It's a classic YouTuber selling headlines. He was sponsored by Enphase Energy. He had solar panels put on his roof. He told everyone that Enphase Energy was a buy at $100. I'm telling you, it's going to $100 when it was 27 because I'm not sponsored by him. That's Meet Kevin. Yeah, he's a big YouTuber. He's very successful, made lots of money. But his trades are rubbish. His services are rubbish. And they're really expensive. And the more you charge, the more people think it's great. So, I mean, if you want, I'll make my training courses $1,000 if you want, and I'll get it. And they're better, and they're more reliable, and they're more accurate. And I'm actually live. I don't do it. I don't get other people to do it for me. But I just choose to help people. All right? It's different. So that's who Meet Kevin is. Whoa, Martyn, would you mind taking another look at Virgin Galactic? Not right now. I'm about to do stock reviews, 2 of them. Meet Kevin is just negative. If you want bad mood, Meet Kevin. It's always, and every single day is, he says, coupon codes expiring. How the hell is it expiring every day? How come? I've got no discount. My Discord is 90% off forever. There's no price increase ever. There's no inflation ever. Every single day, it's the last chance. Every single day, the price is going up. Every single day. It's like, and people just love it. Yeah. But I'll never do it. I don't get it. I bought 5 memberships and A. Buckley bought 5 more. How come we don't have 10? Defense, it's because the members haven't celebrated their milestones. They're doing it now. They're doing it now, Defense. Totally agree, Martyn. I'm grateful every month for the pro price and getting the most out of it while it lasts. Petra, it'll last forever. I will never take it away. I will never increase the price. I will add more service. We just added integration with the newsies, the newsletter. You've got more now than when you came. Agreed? Has the price gone up? No. Is the price going to go up? No. Is there inflation? No. Do you get more? Yes. You always will. I want to leave something to the world that I'm proud of. Not, well, I bought a plane. Who the hell? I don't need a plane. I just sit here. If you build it, they will come. Ryden just became a member. New members, right? Copy that, Mr. Lucas. Now I sussed it. There you go. Compromise. Dave Ramsey concept. Work together. That's right. Provide a service. Provide value. He sounds like a mug. Who sounds like a mug? Who's me? Meet Kevin. Lucas, your growing kindness is appreciated. You're very welcome. Right. Let's get to it. Let's get to it. Should we do it? I think we should. So we don't even need to look at our portfolio. We're making so much money. It's ridiculous. We said we would, and it is what it is, right? So we were absolutely right to buy the S&P. Coca-Cola, I don't even need to do it anymore. What's the point? All right. We're not even looking at it anymore, right? We're making money. So let's go and do our spin the wheel. So here we go. 10 people, 10 names. So here we go. So number one will be a logic. Number 2 will be honey. Number 3 will be the saga. Number 4 will be C. Marty. Number 5 will be Wadey. Number 6 will be Frankenmuff. Number 7, you can't have 2 spots. You got the first one. Number 7 will be DC. Number 8 will be ABG. Number 9 will be AE. And number 10, oh, we just did it. Only just, because two people did it twice. Will be Ryden. There you go. Spin the wheel. Here we go. 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 Oh, let's spin the wheel. Spin the wheel. Spin the wheel. Spin the wheel. Spin it now. We're gonna spin. 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 Spin the wheel. Get on with it. It is time to spin the wheel. 2 of you, yes, 2 of you are going to get a free analysis. Time to spin the wheel. I make the words up every time. You never know what I'm going to say, what I'm going to sing. I don't know. I'm going to make it up. Gonna make it up. I'm going to make it up. I'm going to make it up. 2 of you are going to win. Spin the wheel. Spin the wheel, I just don't care. You can clip it, you can do what you like, I just don't care. If you are sitting there right now and thinking, I'm going to clip this, make Martyn look an idiot, I don't care, I just don't care. I've gone mad, I just don't care. It is time to spin the wheel. Why are we happy? Why are we happy? Because we're always growing and making loads of money. Making money, making friends, the whole wide world. We're here every day. This is the greatest job in the world. I love my wife and I love my life. Spin the wheel. Who bloody cares to spin the wheel? Shall we? Shall we? Shall we spin the wheel? Yeah, do it! Spin the wheel! Do it! Shooby-dooby-doo. Don't. Shooby-dooby-doo. Shooby-dooby-dooby-dooby-dooby-doo. Who's gonna win? Spin the wheel. Number 3. Hooray! Number 3, spin the flipping wheel. I'm loving it, loving it, loving it. There we go. Who's number 3? Go over here, have a look. It's got to be a stock. Don't be stupid with some weird stock thing, right? Number 3, a logic, honey, and the Saga reveal. The Saga reveal became bronze today. I'm loving it. Saga reveal. Now, give me a stock available on Robinhood. Don't come up with some flipping... I don't do crypto. That's Sensei. I don't do crypto, all right? I do stocks, real stuff. A business that's on the US stock market, all right? Because I want to give you a proper review, not a stupid one, a proper one. So, all right? So let's do the first one. So, Saga. Look how much money we're making. Oh, we're making so much money. No one can believe it. No one can believe it. I can believe it. I can believe it. I knew it was going to happen. How did he know? How did he know? How come he's always right? I hate he's always right. I know you do. I know you do. I know you hate it. I'm always right. But it is what it is. You got to get over yourself. Right. So the Saga reveal. Give me your stock. Give me your stock. Don't have me hanging around. I'm only going to give you 30 seconds and then I'm going to move on. If you don't give me your stock, that's it. Bugger it. So, the Saga reveal. Saga reveal, get on with it. You're holding up proceedings. We ain't got time for this. I tell you what, while I'm waiting for you, I'll go and see if Discord. Anyone need upgrading on Discord? Who wants me to upgrade them on Discord right now while we wait? And we're green again. I made the prediction we'd be green today. No one listened. You all sold out. And boom, there you go. The Saga reveal. Saga reveal. Where? In here. In the bloody chat. Where do you think? On the moon? Where do I write it? Well, where's the one place you can write it? Where's the one? Well, I can write it in the chat. Well, write it in the chat then. I mean, what are you going to do? Send me a letter? Bloody hell. What's going on? Look at that. $8,000. Don't you just love it? Okay, Martyn, 7,800. 7,800. How come he got it right again? I can't stand this. Every single day he gets it right. Every single day he beats the market. I don't know how he does it. I don't know how he does it. The saga reveal. Just write it in the bloody chat. Ooh, bloody hell. Just write it in the bloody chat. I wrote it. I don't see it. Where is it? No, you didn't. You didn't write nothing. Don't do a link. Just write a word. Just a word. Just utter a word. And all the pain can be over. Just utter a simple word. I repent and I accept the King of England to be the King of England. It's there. No, it's not. No one else can see it. He just called it by the full name. Where is it? I can't see sod all. Can someone tell me what he said? I can't bloody see it. I'm looking right at it. I don't see nothing. He called it by the full name. It's there. Where? I don't see it. Saga reveal. Where the bloody hell is it? I don't see it. I can't do it. I don't see it. Where the bloody hell is it? If you do a link, I can't see it. He said, Virgin Galactic? Was it? Oh, did he? Yeah, but others are going Virgin Galactic. I want to make sure he said it. Okay, I could... Can my moderators, please? Can my moderators, William Bond, he said Virgin Galactic. Okay. Virgin Galactic it is. I don't see it. Right, okay. Virgin Galactic it is then. Right, so what I'm going to do, just a second, lots of you have just joined Discord. Lots of you, like 10 people. So let me just give you an application. So what happens is you don't choose us, we choose you. Sounds a bit big-headed, doesn't it? Take it or leave it. That's how it is. Because we don't want idiots. We don't want idiots. We want investors, okay? People that value the service, that can provide a great service to all. So what we do is we choose you. All right. So what we do is I send you hang on a minute. I'm going to do it right now. That's a Sensei one. So Sensei will do that one. Next one. Next one. Okay, here we go. So I'm just going to do this very quickly so you can do this now. And you get a very short 8-minute video. Okay, a very short 8-minute video, which you need to watch and answer the questions. And if you get it right, we then submit you. And then you have a few minutes to choose your membership. If you don't choose your membership, we assume that you were trying to, troll the channel and we kick you out. Sorry about that. It's just the way it is. All right. We don't make apologies for that. Okay. So we're just saying. Okay, so I've just sent one. Miriam, I've just sent you your application. Okay, Miriam, you now have a few minutes. Watch the video, and answer the questions, and then we'll let you in, and then you choose your membership. If you don't choose a membership, we'll assume that you were trying to lark about. Okay, so I'm doing the next one. There's just and then we're going to do 2 reviews. First one's Virgin Galactic. So let me just do this for you. There's, I think, 10 people who just applied. I've already turned down 2. That didn't look right. So please don't, if you are a scammer, you're just wasting your time. And then you go on the naughty step. We know who you are for next time. Oh, thank you, Quinn. He's already responding. Oh, it's a logic. A logic. A logic on YouTube is just applying to be on Discord. Wonderful. I'm just sending you the information. You'll have it in a second. There you go. You've already got it. Doing it live so no one gets left behind. That's one for Sensei. That's one for Sensei. We've got a lot of Sensei newsletter readers who want to get the services now. This is wonderful. Okay. Let me make sure we've done that. Okie dokie. Right. I'm now waiting for those of you that just applied to answer the questions, and I will admit you. So we're all taken care of. I'm going to come straight back to you now. Just taking care of all of my Discord applicants. Right. Okay. That's it. Now I'm going to focus on this request. Right then. Did we get to the 300? Crypto's booming, by the way. No surprise there, really. Did we get there with our subscriber thing? Let's just have a quick look at that. 2 to go. Bloody hell. You're making me work for it today. Like, what's wrong with you? Right, okay, let's get on with it. So, this is for... this is for the Saga Reveal. Now, you've asked for Virgin Galactic. Now, I could be lazy, but I'm not going to. We don't do lazy, but I am going to give you this, because this is even more than I'm able to do in this review. Saga Reveal, are you in the chat? Just say yes, you're here. Saga. Why isn't that coming up? Let me try that again. Saga Reveal. Let's do that again. Yeah. Pop out chat. Whoops. I want to just identify that you are in the chat. This is your review. You just won this by playing Spin the Wheel. Let me go here. Now, everyone who won a membership today, you can now get members-only videos, members-only live streams. There are special, you've got a badge for milestones, free milestones. You can request reviews, stock reviews. Oh, it's the Saga Reveal. Thank you. Thank you, William. There you go. Are you here? Thank you, William. That's great. Thank you for always being there, mate. There you go. Are you here? Because I have something for you. So what I want you to do is this. Yes, he is. Right. So go onto the homepage of the channel, into the search bar, and type Martyn Lucas Investor SPCE Virgin Galactic. All right. Okay. And you'll notice I've just done analysis, full deep dive in the newsletter. Everything that absolutely 100% of it was spot on for the earnings. Every single prediction came true. It was right. I mean, I've interviewed Eric Kearney like 4 times, right? So he's the investor relations manager. I've also been interviewed by Bloomberg TV. So I have a bit of information on this stock, right? And there it is. Now, I can't do a deep dive like that. That was a 35-minute deep dive. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you the link to it. Whoops. I'm going to give you the link to that. Share. Copy. Because everyone just heard that. Massive review. So you need to go and watch this at the end. SPCE. Okay. Everything I said in that video happened on the earnings, right? So there is the SPCE. Ooh, the hell was that? I got Chinese there. What was that? What happened there? Huh. I had Chinese writing come out. Did it again. What the heck? Look, Chinese writing. Chinese writing on my... What's going on? Look at that, folks. I'm writing in Chinese. What is that? Look at the chat. Everyone, look in the chat. Can you all see that? It's in Chinese. Yeah, it's SPCE, but I see Chinese writing before the word SPCE. I can see it. I'm looking at... When I hover over it, it goes away, but I can see it. It's Chinese writing. How can no one see that? Test. Test works fine. Test is fine. Test is fine. If I go space, that works fine. But if I go SPCE, there you are. When I go SPCE, it puts a little bit of Chinese. Let me show you, because you all think I've gone mad, right? I haven't gone mad. Well, I have gone mad, but that's a different story. Look, you all think I'm making this up, right? Look, can you see it? Whenever I write SPCE, it's a Chinese... Look at that. Can you zoom in and see it? Look, I'm showing it on the screen. I can't... When I hover over it, it goes away. Look, that one there. That's Chinese. Look at that. Look. Space. Look, twice. 3 times. Look at that. Look. SPCE, it goes Chinese. You see it now? What the heck is that? What the heck is that on YouTube? Auto-translate? What is that? We do have audiences now in 76 countries, and we do go out in multiple languages. There you are. William's got it. William. There you are. See? You're all doing it. What the hell's all that? What does that mean? What does it mean? Click on the icon. What icon? Look, see? Everyone's doing it. You don't see it your end. Look, it's for everyone. Look at this. You're saying you don't see it. Look at this. Look, everyone has got Chinese writing next to the SPCE. Look at that. Everyone has Chinese writing. Look at it. Look here. I'm sharing it on the screen. Everyone's, when you write space or SPCE, see, look, William. What is it? Look, William, there's yours. Look, William, SPCE, look. Look, see that? I can't make it any bigger. Right there. SPCE. It's got Chinese next to it. You've all got it. You've all got it. Anyway, move on, shall we? It is what it is. The world's nuts. The world's bonkers. The world's crazy. No one understands a thing. Just keep going. Just keep going. Ignore it. Who cares? Life just doesn't make any sense. Anyway. Who the hell knows? Right. So anyway. So the, what was his guy's name? What was the guy's name? Who's the person I'm doing a review for? What's his name? Where's he gone? The Saga Reveal. Yes. So the Saga Reveal, I've given you the Virgin Galactic video, the full one. And I'm going to do a review for you, but this was what I did in the greatest depth. I can't possibly cover all this here today. This is like a 38-minute special. All right. So that there is for you. Okay. So hopefully you'll go and watch that at the end. I'm getting Chinese writing before it all. Why am I getting Chinese writing? I haven't done anything to make it to do this. I don't know why it's doing it. I haven't turned anything on. There's Google. I've got Google Translate, but I haven't got it turned on to do anything. I don't know why it's doing it. Anyway, so there you go. There's that. So I'm going to do an update for you on Virgin Galactic, and then we'll spin the wheel for the next person. But there, if you got that, please go and watch the full thing. Let me do this now. So let me just go and see if anyone responded to Discord. Oh my gosh. Oh, bugger. Sorry, folks, I just messed something up. Oh my gosh, we're exploding at the minute. Can't keep up with it. We're absolutely exploding on Discord. Okay, so let me get on with this review. So you need to go and watch that the saga reveal. Will do. Thank you. That's your full breakdown. Okay. So I'm trying to think how the best thing I can do. How I can provide you better service, because I don't just want to repeat that. That's a very long video and that's a very long in-depth thing. So I'm trying to think the best way to do it. That I can provide a service. All right, so let me think about it. Okay, I know what I'll do. This isn't going to be a full review because I've just done it. So I'm not going to make it into a video, but I'm just going to explain. So Virgin Galactic, I've been covering this now for nearly 4 years. I've spoken to Eric Kearney, the investor relations manager, on private video calls. I'm not happy with the management at all. We've had our own petitions done where we reduced the size of the workforce. We represented the global largest retail investor base in the world, and we got action. So we have a real community that can have a say here. And the product is fantastic. They are on their own now, which is good. We've got Blue Origin who've moved on to something else. Not that it's a bad thing. It's a good thing. They're doing it because they're focusing on other things, not that there's no tourism business. They know that they do not have a business model that can compete with Virgin Galactic. They don't. They're charging millions, like 20 million, whereas Virgin Galactic is now charging 650, 750. They've just increased the prices because they know they can get it. So Virgin Galactic are primed to do really, really well. This is a stock that can go to $100. Okay. But it's all or nothing. Now, why I say all or nothing, and I explain it in great detail in that video, is before the earnings call, we needed to find out whether they had the runway of cash and they were on time. Well, the good news is they do have the cash. They've increased their position, and they are on time and things are going well, and they're getting people to pay higher prices for their services. So it's really good. All right. However, the nature of the stock is it pumps and dumps, and I predicted that would happen on the day, and it did. And it did exactly that. And it was going to 270, 280, whatever it was, and it went straight back down again. No surprise. In the current macro conditions, it is an all or nothing stock. I'm not in it, all right, and I'd like to be in it. I'd rather buy it at $10 knowing it's going to 100 than speculate around this area. However, I think the likelihood is extremely good. Just doesn't fit my model at the moment with what I'm investing in personally, all right? Because remember, my portfolio must never lose. I have a responsibility, but a self-imposed responsibility to always win and always outperform the market. I don't take high risk. People say, yes, you do. You're using margin. You're doing all these things. I'm not taking any risk at all. I'm very structured with my trades. So it doesn't sit inside my model right now. I'm moving more and more into the S&P. All right. And I can't lose. If I suddenly bought Virgin Galactic and it went to zero, then, I mean, I'm not responsible for your trade, but I want to always win. So I don't take risks. I'm a bit like a hedge fund manager where I've got like limitations, but it's limitations I put on myself because I can outperform the market and make enough money without taking the risk. But if you like the risk, this can go to $100. It can. All right. So the good news is Blue Origin have stepped away. Someone else has taken over, and Virgin Galactic have taken over. They're on track. And once all the macro conditions die down, this is $20, $30 straight away without any real risk. There is always risk, okay? But they've got a good runway, financial runway. They're well positioned. This can do well, okay? So what I'll do is I'll just give you some numbers, okay? I'm not going to do any more than that, just some basic numbers, okay? If we look at the base case, now this is software that I use. It's called Alpha Spread. It's in the chat for you right now. It's called Alpha Spread, and you can get the software that I use, and you can see for yourself. What? Just looking at something. Why is that like that? Yeah, this is Alpha Spread, and I know the CEO personally, so you got a discount so good it makes my membership virtually for free. So there's Alpha Spread, and just Alpha Spread today. So the base case of this, which is kind of not where we are, we're in the best case. It's undervalued by 60%. Why do I say the best case? Because interest rates aren't now going to go up; they're going to stay, or then they're going to come down. So things are going to move towards the best case. And with the stock where it is and everything around what we learned on the earnings call, I'm saying we're in a best case scenario. Even if we're in a base case, we're undervalued by 32%. Now, growth stocks, I'm prepared to overpay by 25%. Worst case scenario, and some people say this, it's worth noting, there are some analysts who say it's overvalued by 60%, it's going to 90 cents. If it does, it will go bust. I have to mention that. There's always a chance of that with this business, all right? Okay, but I don't see it now, okay? Now, profitability is 20 because they're investing in the business. It's early doors, all right? But that's expected in this business right now. But the solvency is 33%. It's not great. Like I said, not great. 3 quarters, 4 quarters a year. But we're inside that timeline to start selling tickets. And every earnings call we improve. Every earnings call we beat, we do better each time. If I show you the earnings, you can see. If I scroll down here, I just realised, why is that? Let me just fix that. Virgin Galactic on my phone, it doesn't look very good. How can I fix that? There you go. The phone people were getting a rubbish service. I just realised. We're always improving. There you go. That's better. Let me just tweak that. Oh no, I can't do that. Okay. There you go. That's what I want. That's better. Do I make it wider? Is there any point making it wider? No. Okay. I'm just doing this for the phone audience. Okay, there you go. That's a bit better, guys. You should have a better service now. So the runway is good. The tickets are sold. They're selling tickets now. So this solvency number is going to improve. So this is good. Okay. But again, a level of risk involved, right? Can't say there isn't. And rubbish management as well. Okay. Just saying. Revenue, expected to explode. Operating income, all moving up now. Net income, consistently growing. This is what you want. This is exactly what you want, right? Cash, 393 million. If we look at liabilities, Long-term debt, 421, which makes up 60% of their... This is why rates being high for longer is tough on them. That's why we've only got like 3 or 4 quarters run room. Okay, but that's enough. So it's a difficult business. Now, gross margin, obviously we've been spending, but they're spending less now and they're earning more. Things are moving up. Things are starting to move up. Okay, things are just starting now to move up. So it's not great at the moment, but it's where it can go. Now, Wall Street's targets, 14% downside. So with the short interest we've got, once we hit $3, $3.10 with volume, we can have a short squeeze to $5. So they're saying worst case scenario, a 14% downside. So if I'm an investor and I want to buy Virgin Galactic, what I would do is if I had $1,000, I come in with $1,000 and I put 800 in, allow for a dip in case there's a downside, I can lower my average. That's one option. But you could say I'm just going to go all in because the average is 77% upside. This is where I see it going in the short term. Next quarter. Yeah, quarter, maybe 2 quarters. And there we go, 257%. And that's probably where we are as well. This is looking good. Don't really need to dilute. They might, because they're a weak management, it's their style. They might need to do that, but they are... The upside here is massive. So it depends what you're trying to do. If you're trying to make a lot of money really quickly, really easily, this is how you could do it. It doesn't suit my model. I don't need to take risks like this. I'm making money, the way I'm doing it. But yeah, I hope that helps you. The full review I've just given you, go and check it out with much more information on it. And there you go. Let's do one more spin the wheel, and then I've got to go to Discord, upgrade some people, and do my first Discord event of the day. So let's go and do our next spin the wheel. You ready? Let's do it. Okay, I'm not doing all that again. We're running out of time. Spin the wheel. Spin the wheel. Who's gonna win? Stock analysis. Right, here we go. Can't be 3 again. Can't be 3 again. We just chose number 3. Hey, it's number 1. Who was number 1? Who was number 1? Who was number 1? Who was number 1? Go over to the channel. Oh, it was All Logic. It was All Logic. Was number 1. All Logic. Saga Reveal was 3. So All Logic. There you go. All Logic was number 1. Right? Number 1. So it's All Logic in the chat. BBA. Better be a real bloody stop, mate. If you're giving me some weird bloody nonsense, I can't do it. It's going to be hell up. It's going to be hell up, mate. I'm telling you that. BBA. BBA. Oh, Big Bear. All right. Interesting. Right. Let's get it ready. Let's get ready. I'm taking care of a Discord application for a second. All right. Quinn. Quinn, I'm taking care of your Discord now. Quinn. There you go. Quinn, I've taken care of you. There you go. All good. I'll be over on Discord shortly, so if you get yourself sorted out, you'll be ready to rock and roll. Okay, that's taking care of you. So, Big Bear. I'm getting it lined up. I'll do a full review for you. I can do that, as we've not done it for a while. So let me line up all the bits of software. So the first thing I want to look for is there's not a dividend, is there? I don't think so. So it's BBAI. BBAI. No, there's no dividend. Didn't think there would be. Let's run it through this model. %. Just setting all this up. This will be turned into a video. BBAI. Okay, we'll run that. BBAI. Okay. BBAI again. Oh, right. This is interesting. All right, I've lined it up. Here we go. I can see a lot of Chinese writing in my show. I have no idea why I'm getting all this Chinese writing. It's really weird. Right, okay, so let's do Big Bear. Okay, we're all lined up. So you ready? I'm going to record this and make this an actual video. Right, so let's do it. Who was this for? All Logic, wasn't it? All Logic. Okay. Let's begin. Time for another stock review. This time we're talking BBAI, Big Bear AI. And this is an interesting stock because this is the sector I like, but is it a great business? Can you buy it and make money from it as opposed to gambling and being speculative? Well, it's an AI play. Here comes our favorite robot. This kind of stock is exciting, but we're not gamblers. We don't guess. We look at value. We look at balance sheets. We determine whether we can make money from this stock. It's as simple as that. It's an AI play. We see AI right now all over the news in trouble. Is it overvalued? Do we have an AI bubble? I've talked about it on the show a lot. Yes and no. So can you make money from this stock? Does it all stack up? Can you make money? So we're going to focus on valuation. We're going to focus on money and whether this stock makes sense, or are you about to lose it all and come crashing down? So let's go straight into our review. Thank you very much indeed. And I'd like to first of all say tap the like button if you are enjoying this and you'd like to support our channel and like more content like this, and consider subscribing would be wonderful. And if you subscribe, you never guess what? Well, I'm going to give you a little treat. If you subscribe, then you make the little fellas happy. There you go. The little fellas. I hope you enjoyed that. All right, just a little thing. You saw that on the main show. Brilliant. Okay, so let's get straight into it and let's break this down. Now, in this review, I'm going to focus on value. I don't speculate. I don't gamble. I don't get attached to stocks. I'm simply trying to find great businesses. That's it. No more, no less. Very, very simple. So first of all, I'm going to show you the intrinsic valuation. How does it stack up? I'm also then going to show you the balance sheet. Who's buying, who's selling, what's the profits, what's the margins. We're going to talk about all of that. I'm also going to show you how it compares to the S&P, because if you are buying it, surely you want to compare it to the standard and see how it stacks up. What's the latest factor grades, who's short in the market, how much they're shorting it, and so on. And then once you've got all that information, you might be able to make an informed decision as opposed to guessing. We don't guess on this channel and we never lose. These are my real trades, my real positions, and above my and below and above my head, depending on where you're watching, you'll see the clock. This is today's date. This is what I'm doing. This is happening in real time, unedited, scripted. If you are a member of my channel, I provide services like this for free. It's all what it's about. All right, so let's start off with a basic line chart. Now, as you can see, the stock is incredibly volatile. It is up and down like a yo-yo. Let's read a bit about what Big Bear is about. Some of you might not know what it is about. So Big Bear engages in data-driven decision dominance and advanced analytics that provide its customers with a competitive advantage in a world driven by data. Now, this company's been around, founded in 2020. It's quite new. The CEO is Kevin McAleenan. And if you'd like Kevin on the show, we can get Kevin on the show. Very easy. We've done many CEO interviews. If you want to hear from Kevin, what you do is this. I don't ring him up and cold call and say, hey, do you want to be on my show? That's not what we do. If you want Kevin on the show, you as an investor simply email them and say, I'm an investor. They will reply to you. When they come back to you, you can build a relationship with them. And then eventually, when you've built a relationship, you can say, would you like, we'd love you to, Martyn Lucas does a show. He would love you to be on the show. And we talk to very often, we have the largest audience. We rank number 1 for most stocks we cover. So you get a promotion as well. And they'll be very happy doing it. As you can see, my text today is coming in Japanese. I don't know why I'm getting foreign language text on my show today. Bit weird, but anyway, I'll try and solve this later. So yeah, if you want Kevin on the show, you can get Kevin on the show, build a relationship, and eventually put him in touch with me, and we'll have him on the show. So margin maintenance. If you're buying with margin, it's 50% maintenance ratio. I mean, that means it's a much higher risk than the S&P 500. The S&P 500 is the lowest, which is 25%. Remember, these can go up at any time. This is currently 50%. The highest is 100%. So you can work that out for yourself. All right. Volume is low. Average volume is 36. We've got very low volume, which is interesting because we have a huge amount of short interest, enough for a mass short squeeze if we had some serious volume. Average volume is 36. We would need at least 100 million in trades, and we're running today 11 million. So no chance of a short squeeze, just downward pressure. Market cap 1.68 billion. And you can see that the swing between up and down and high and low is a lot. Negative PE ratio, which means it loses money, negative $3.41. All right. Who's buying the stock? Well, Robinhood retail investors, I pay no attention to them. They don't really make a difference in this position. They're buying, they're selling, they're buying, they're selling. They don't know what they want. They're just trading in and out. It's not how I buy. I buy on value. So let's move to hedge funds. Hedge funds have been selling recently. Now that makes a difference. That's important to understand. What about insiders? Insiders, on the other hand, have been buying. That's great, but not masses of amounts, just standard, maybe even a publicity stunt to say, the insiders are buying. No big deal. That's what these stocks sometimes do. Insiders buy a little bit, gets everybody excited. Oh, insiders are buying. And then you go, well, yeah, it's half a million, whoop-de-doo. But it does get people excited. So a little bit of interest there. Now we look at the earnings. They're losing money. They're not making any money. You're buying a business that's losing money. However, if we look at it, its last couple of quarters, it actually made money. Things are improving. That's good. I'm looking for that, and we're very close now to being cash positive. Next earnings is in April 30th. If someone does a $10 super chat, I will cover the earnings for you, and it might even appear in the newsletter. Sensei could do some charts on it. This is what we do for our members. So what we've got here is a stock that seems to be slowly improving. That's getting a lot of price action, but not enough to get anything like a short squeeze at the moment, even though we're up today, which is always nice. Let's move on and let's look now at the actual numbers, because when I buy a business, I want to know what it actually does and what it actually makes in profit and how much cash it has and all that kind of stuff. So tap the like button and consider subscribing. That would be absolutely great. Thank you so much indeed. All right. Let's now go down to our valuation. Now, the intrinsic valuation, an important metric, but not enough on its own. A lot of people go, oh, look, it's undervalued or overvalued, and I'm going to buy it. It's saying overvalued because it loses money, right? No surprise, really. Best case, worst case, it's overvalued, too expensive for what it actually makes. And its intrinsic value, if you only buy on intrinsic value, you wouldn't touch it with a barge pole because it makes no money. Now, it might make money in the future. This could be an opportunity, but the intrinsic value is it's a no-go from me at all. So far, too expensive, not making any money unless I know it's going to be something great in the future. Why would I buy it? I don't guess. I don't gamble. I don't speculate. I can make money by just buying great businesses. I don't take risks with my money. So profitability, well, no surprise, 29%. It's not making any money, all right? Yes, income's coming in, but it's going out. So profitability, 29%, not good. Solvency score, now this is interesting. We got a 53% solvency score, which means it's not going bust anytime soon. So short term, medium term, looks quite good, right? You can buy it. They've obviously got a reasonable runway. They're not going to run out of money tomorrow. That's an interesting number. We didn't expect it to be bright green and like an apple, 80%, 80, 90%. But 53% means, it's been around for a while. It's not going bust anytime soon. All right, so that's good. We can buy with some relative confidence. Now then, revenue. How's revenue been doing? It's kind of been coming down recently. Now AI, there is a downturn on the market, but is AI, should it be losing money? Should it be earning less? I don't know. It has been coming down, but we're expecting to see it rise, but not much of an incline in revenue expected. Operating income, oh dear, expecting it to go down and down and down. In fact, this is 25, 27. Yeah, I mean, that's not good, is it? Right? Net income, that's improved. And net income, we're expecting that to go up. So a bit of a mixed bag at the moment. Let's move on to something else. Margins. Now, this is important. And debt position, right? So if we look at the debts, in cash, we got 287 million in cash, right? Out of the 900,000 roughly. So that's about the right balance. We don't want a business which is like DWAC, Donald Trump's DWAC business, where it's just a pile of cash and everyone just buys cash. Well, what's the point? You can just have your own cash and earn your own 4% in Treasury bills. I don't like buying a business which is a pile of cash that does nothing. It gets people excited who don't understand balance sheets. They go, oh, it's got all this cash, I'm going to buy it. You're just buying a pile. You're just basically buying, in that case, Donald Trump's wallet. Well, what's the point of that? He doesn't give you free money. You just earn cash equivalents. So what's the point? No point. This company's got a third of its business in cash or thereabouts. Let's have a look roughly. Yeah, 32%. See, around about 30%, which is great, right? So it's got some cash to do stuff, but it's not just a big pile of cash. We want assets. We want assets that make money, right? Current assets, long-term assets, and whatever. But how much of it is debt? So if we've got 300 in cash, if we've got any debt we can pay off, well, let's go and have a look. Long-term debt, 90 million. So no short-term debt, good. 90 million. 90 million in debt, but we've got 280 million cash. Great, that's why the balance sheet is 50%. That means we can pay off all our debts if we want to. So they've got a bit of runway there. That's good. That's exactly what you want from a new speculative asset. It's not going to run out of money. It can pay off its debts if it wants to. It chooses to make more money from its cash rather than pay off its debts. Like me, I use margin. It's better to be in margin right now than just to sit in cash. It serves no purpose. All right. Anyway, so gross margin, as you can see, gross margins are falling down. But the operating margin and the net margin is negative. We're losing money. Are we improving? Maybe slightly from June and September 25, but early days we won't know yet until we get the earnings. So these numbers aren't great at all. Nothing to celebrate there at all. So what does Wall Street think it's going to do? Well, at worst case scenario, a 42% upside. It likes AI. What about on average? 53%. What about on best? 77%. So as you can see, it's a high risk asset that's expensive, that is currently oversold, but it is still expensive. It's not going to run out of cash. It's got some momentum, all that. So it's speculative, but there you go. Now, if we compare it to the S&P 500, because you've always got to do that, haven't you? If you put $10,000 back in 22, and that's as far back as we can go, so it's not that helpful. 10,000 in Big Bear, you've lost money. You're down to 662. You've lost some money. Whereas you've done that in S&P, you've gone from 10 to 14. So obviously, since 22, you had that spike when it came out. Everybody going, oh, AI, we're coming out of COVID. Woo, we'll buy anything with the word AI after it. Boom. But we're not making any money. Boom. And then people like to speculate and gamble on Robinhood. So they buy it, they sell, they buy it, they sell, they buy it, they sell. Trending up, now trending down. Reason to trend down, I'm not so sure. So not looking great compared to the S&P. No surprise there. And the chart you can see is all over the place. Sensei will do your charts for you. He now does chart shows in our Discord. You might want to ask him, do me a chart show on BBAI. Now then, look at this short interest. Now this software is something different. I just gave you Alpha Spread, where you can get a great deal. I know the CEO, so it basically makes my membership for free. Now you got Seeking Alpha. Let me drop Seeking Alpha in the chat for you. It'll also be pinned below in the comments and description. Seeking Alpha is a pro, very expensive. You could pay thousands of dollars to get this. Someone just mentioned, could I do a review on Weeble stock? Yes, I can, but I can't for $2.
2,204 tipped $2 through Super Chat.
Yeah.
Could you do a review on Weeble stock?
Weeble I can, but I can't for $2. It's a very minimum of $10, and then it goes on a list. So no, I can't do a stock review for $2. I'm afraid. Okay, but anyway, thank you for asking though. So anyway, over here on the short interest, we've got 27% short interest. So if we had volume, 100 million, some great news, this stock could short squeeze. 27%. Now remember, anything over 20% is excessive, and that means short squeeze territory, but not for this amount of volume. Okay, you need some upward momentum volume. 27%. So it's potential. Remember, GameStop exploded 100% short interest. So a long way to go, but we are now in that territory where it can happen. Now, Seeking Alpha analysts, I'm one, but except I don't do it. They want to pay me money to do reviews all the time. Hundreds of dollars I get to do reviews, but I don't do any. You'll never see me do a Seeking Alpha review, because who the hell wants to read a review from someone who's paid to do it? All right? Obviously, but people do, and whatever. They're saying a hold, right? That those that have got paid to do it say a hold. Well, they would do, wouldn't they? They've just done a review on it. They own it. I give it no value. Wall Street, well, they're saying buy. All right. And quant, with no emotion whatsoever, purely data driven, like me, says strong sell. Nothing in it right now. It's too expensive. If you'd bought it a while ago, you've rallied to this level, you could take some profit. It's too expensive. All right. So there's your factor grades. Now, valuation C+. It's got worse. 3 months ago, it was B-. Growth, C+. It's got worse. Profitability, D-. It's got worse. 3 months ago, it was A. Momentum, D. It's got worse from B-. Revisions, D+. Now, all this looks bad. However, bad can sometimes mean opportunity. It can, but still very expensive. Just bear that in mind. Okay, so now I've broken it down for you, and I want to look at the competitors, because if I'm buying this software, who's its competition? Well, Big Bear faces competition from companies like Palantir, which provides similar AI and data analytics solutions for government and commercial clients. Big Bear, Palantir, beg your pardon, is insanely expensive. It has a cult-like following because of Alex Karp, not so much in Big Bear. So its competition is Palantir, but it's not as popular as Palantir. Palantir is just like, Alex Karp is like the new Elon Musk, a bit crazy. All right. Anyway, other companies include Leidos and Aerovironment. But Big Bear's unique value position lies in its specialized AI solutions tailored for defense and national security applications. The company distinguishes itself by offering products like Conductor OS, which integrates AI models into mission-critical environmentals, and the Ask Sage platform. So it's got some unique content, which is good. Right, I've gone through the factor grades and explained them. The valuation is off, the growth is off, profitability is off, momentum is off, revisions is off. If you'd like more details, you can pause the screen there and read why I say it's bad. Have you got that? You can pause it there. Scroll down to here, and there's a bit more. You can pause it there if you want to read all that through. Okie dokie. So let me wrap this up. It's a sector I like. I don't believe we are in an AI bubble. I'm buying Nvidia and I'm buying Google, but I prefer those. This company has some cash. It has controllable debt. It is expensive. But if we look at its recent history, it's fallen down quite a bit. There could be some momentum. So the way I would look at this, it's not one for me right now. I'm looking at businesses of quality that make money, that have really good proven track records, not speculative. I'm not looking to guess or gamble, not in this current climate when I can buy great businesses that are oversold without the drama. Remember, most small caps, most businesses, most penny stocks, most of those that 80% that are on the Russell right now won't be around in 10 years' time. Statistically, that's just the way it rolls. So for me, it's not a buy right now, but it's one for further investigation, and it could be something, as we've seen Wall Street give it some really good potential upside from here. So there you go. If you'd like my trade 24/7, I'm on Discord. I share my trade 24/7. I provide one-on-one support. I'm going there in a few moments, actually. 90% discount. I never increase the prices. I don't need to. I make money from investing. Discord will be below in the chat. Also, if you want all my analysis and all my reviews on Big Bear, we have a full playlist. That will come up at the end as well. And if you want Seeking Alpha and Alpha Spread, that is below in the description of the video, and so on and so forth. So there is my Big Bear analysis today. What do you think? Leave me your thoughts in the comments. And maybe you want to buy it. Maybe you already own it. Consider tapping the like button. Consider subscribing. That always helps as well. But that's it from me. Click above my head for all the links. Down below in the description, pinned in the comments. Over here, I'll put the Big Bear playlist. Down here, I'll put my full Alpha Spread playlist, where I've done a full playlist of hundreds of stocks. You can check them out. The most recent one was Virgin Galactic, just a couple of days. This will be there later when it's optimized. All right, that's it from me. Big Bear, one for interest, but that's it. Until next time, as always, stay right where you are. If you're watching live, I'm not really going anywhere. Take care of yourselves and each other. All right, we're back. I hope you found that of some use. That was 2 free stock analysis today as we played Spin the Wheel for my members. All right, I'm now going over to Discord and I'm going to provide my one-on-one support, video phone-ins or whatever you want, show you my next trade setups and all the rest of it. Let's go back to my position. I predicted today when the market was down, I'd be green. I was right. Again, we beat the market again. We beat Berkshire Hathaway again. And all of it was predicted live last night throughout the night on Discord and Electrum. You could have got all the trades as everybody always does. Right. Let me go over now to Discord. Oh, got lots of requests here for people that are applying. Okie dokie. Sensei is upgrading people. Okay, I shall be over there in a minute. Okay, I'll be over on Discord in a few moments and be upgrading people. All right. Okie doke. I think we are done. I hope you all enjoyed the broadcast today. We provided one-on-one support for people. Our predictions were right again. We've made money. We've grown the channel. Did we get to our 300? That was something I said I wouldn't give up on. Let me go and see if we did it. Let's see if we did it. Did it get there? One away. One away. Is there one person watching right now on vertical or watching here on the big screen, wide screen? One more person. Can we make 112,300? It's been a little target of mine for a few days. I never give up. Let's see if we can do it. Is there one person who hasn't subscribed? Absolutely awesome. Those that try to play silly buggers have got flushed out, as they always do, flushed down the toilet where they belong. And we've got one more person. But I can't wait. I won't give up. Of course, it will happen later today anyway. But I really need to go to Discord and provide my services for those that are waiting for it, and so on and so forth. All right. So I'm going to get off. I can't wait any longer. So that's it from me. Thank you very much for tuning in. I'll be over on Discord. If you want to join me on Discord, there is the Discord link. Just there. There it is. It's also pinned to the top. I'm going to be there now. 90% discount. All my trades, one-on-one support, 24 hours a day. There is YouTube Electra. Many of you joined today. Make sure to take advantage of all your benefits. There are members-only videos, members-only live streams, and all of that good stuff. And yeah, there you go. We did it in the end. I told you we did it. We get it done. We always get it done. Thank you very much indeed. Never give up. Always deliver. Never, ever give up. And always hit the target. As you can see, 112,300. Did you ever have any doubt? We'll never stop until we win. And we always win. For the Lucasades, Discordians, and the Newsies. And there's another one. Thank you very much indeed. Thank you all. I'll now see you over on Extra, because what we do, this is another thing many of you maybe not be familiar with, because we have countries around the world that tune in, we go live. There's no show, of course, tomorrow. I will be back later on today, the closing bell. Here is the Extra channel. Live now on Extra. What I do, unlike Bloomberg, who play the same video over and over again for months, I can't believe they get away with it, but there you go, just lazy people. What we're going to do is, hey, why isn't that? This is weird. Unpinned message. I'm getting some really weird stuff today. Live now on Extra. Pin the message. Oh, there you go. So I'm going to go now over to on Extra. Let me show you Extra. This is the Extra channel, which runs 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And because of that, we made it members only. Not to view it, not to watch it, not to listen to it. You can watch it for free. However, if you want to chat, because it's 24 hours a day and 7 days a week, all through the night, and we have 76 countries, we don't want some idiot coming in going, buy Bitcoin, buy Bitcoin, blah, 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 blah. We put a membership on it, and it's only 99 cents. That way, we keep all the bots and the trolls out, and then you can watch and enjoy our restream. And what it is, it's what you've missed today. So if you watch it, I'm now going to go over to the Extra machine. Over here, and I'm going to take it back to this morning's shows. There we go, and take it back to the beginning. And you might wonder, why do we do this? Well, that's because people tune in at different times throughout the day, and they want to watch live but they can't be here for the live moment, but they want to watch it being streamed live so they can chat to people. So as you see now, I'm starting it from the beginning. This is from this morning's show. There it is, Trump crash live, 6 minutes. So you can watch what you can go back and see what you missed. That way you miss nothing on the show, and you can see Tidy Big Dog and others are in the chat, and you can chat live in here and talk to people from around the world 24/7 and ask questions. So even though it came out a few hours earlier, and there's no deception, it's got the clock on the screen, so you know it's this morning's show, so it's still relevant, but people waking up in China and Africa and Germany and Russia, and they're watching it live right now, so you could be having a conversation with anybody around the world. So it's wonderful. The Lucasades are all over the world, Discordians and the newsies, so you can be part of that, and you can watch it for free, listen for free, but if you want to chat, just to protect the channel, it's 99 cents minimum to be a member. That's all it costs. I mean, you can't even make it any cheaper. I mean, it's ridiculous, right? But there it is. So that's where I'm going to send you to now. It'll go there automatically. If you're watching on the phone, vertical, it doesn't send you there automatically. Just click on the icon of the channel and you can come to the home page and look for the extra channel. It's right at the top, as are all our other channels, the music channel and, of course, the clips channel. I will see you back this afternoon for the closing bell. I'm going to Discord now to answer questions and provide service. And then tomorrow, there's no show, bank holiday, and then back again on Monday. That's it from me. Thank you very much for tuning in. I hope you all enjoyed it. It was a great pleasure to me. Let me just do this. Send this. Oh, hang on a minute. End cam. This is another new scene. We're building out our new services all the time because we're adding. There we go. Duplicate to vertical canvas over there. Well, I don't want it up there, do I? That looks a bit odd. So bring it down there. Those watching on the big on the phone are watching me edit this. There you go. And I'm going to make the font slightly different. I'm going to make it edit text. I'm going to make it, just bear with me, center like that, save like that. There you go. See you next time on the next show. Scroll it to there, and I want to add some shadow, text margin, background, background color, none. Order. There you go. I've just made a slight little adjustment. I might do a bit more later, but that just gives me a little bit. And there you go. See you next time. That'll do. And that's another little update and improvement for you guys watching on your phone. I hope that that works. Okay, so see you all next time. Thank you very much indeed. I'll see you over on Discord. See you back this afternoon. That's it. Until next time, as always, take care of yourselves and each other. Bye-bye.